Boom. Welcome back to the waviest podcast in the UK. It's your boy ASB. Another special guest. Another wavy episode. Got South London in the building. I'm surrounded by South Youths today.
Come on.
You get me?
Let's have it.
You get me? Pause. Whoa.
Started this shit already.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're here, man. We've been viral a little bit lately as well, man, with the crisp shit still and that. You know what I mean? You seen that?
The crisp?
Yeah, the what's it? Cheeto collab. We had some youth from America on and he reacted to the crisp and the camera caught it and bare blogs picked it up. It's got like 7 million views, bro.
I'll be honest, I don't follow nothing. I don't watch podcasts.
Mad, though,
I don't watch YouTube.
People are calling me the crisp youth and that on road and that. Like, yo, yeah, you're the youth with the crisp youth. That's mad, isn't it?
So like the what's it you or something?
Yeah, like basically, bro. Yeah, like imagine I'm in the club, fam. I'm in Shaka.
I'm in Shaka Zulu. Like, yo, there's what's it?
Innit? I'm in Shaka Zulu and man, I say to man, oh, you're the brother that I saw on TikTok with the crisps. That's what I'm getting known for out here, man. That weren't my aspirations and dreams. You get
at least you're known for something,
yeah, at least I'm not fucking nobody, innit? You know what I mean?
No one's known.
I had to tell one you chill out though. Like I had to pour him a drink of champagne, and I said, bruv, like he was going, oh no, I fuck with you and your thing, I fuck with this, and he kept saying the same thing, bro. You know, like over and over. Yeah, and he was waved, and I said to him, big man, give me a glass. Yeah, poured him a glass of Moet, gave him have a nice night. You get me? Still there. I said, yo, bro, you got your drink.
Come on.
You got your drink, bro.
I beg you cut now.
Have a nice night, big man. You get me? Ooh.
So now we're still doing the intro, though.
Yeah, that's the intro. What do you think this is? It's not scripted, bro.
It's like a soft open. Pause.
What?
Like, you know, like when you say a soft open, like when the show starts, they don't.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that, bro.
Oh, bro, like man.
The soft open.
Like man. Big up everyone watches our podcast that did media at college. Or you know about soft opens, yeah. So like a show starts without the credits, and it rolls in.
I think you're going to get your own fan base after this, you know.
hopefully
whole
not.
Different thing, man.
Hopefully not that fan base.
But anyway, yeah, man.
Well, actually, nah, because fans is fans, bruv.
Hey, should we go?
Just leave him with them, man. Yo. Yeah, blood. Hey. Nah, that was mad. Still, that was the D Gully intro there. Yeah. Crazy. The soft open. Fuck, you know. Mental. But yeah, at least we're getting. We had the poet clip as well that done little bits and that made you think and that. It's been going good, basically. That's what I was trying to say.
100%.
It's growing.
100%.
Big up all the people that are subscribing and sharing and that. Keep, you know what I mean, get in the comment section. Big us up. Share us with your people. Because sharing is caring, you get me.
And big up you as well, though, because you're very consistent still.
Yeah, I'll give myself that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Cheers to that, I'll take a sip for that.
Has definitely kept this afloat when others have,
you know, my I don't stop, bro. That's the truth. I'm a grinder, bro. That's my thing. If someone said to me, like, what's different between you and everyone else, that I don't stop when they stop.
Sure.
Pause. Is that a pause? We're pausing everything.
It is now.
The pause, please, active today, you get me? But yeah, man, that's my strength, you know what I mean? Like, there's no stopping, bro. Like, we're going to take this to the moon and back, bro, so the walls fall off.
Bro, make this happen, man.
But to the left, we've got South London in the building today. It's a very rare occasion. We normally have a lot of North, West and East and that.
We do still.
A lot of Americans.
I'm starting to wonder, they're a bit of a...
Nah, I love people from South, man. Right. Yeah, South. I've got like...
I thought that you've hit the quota. Like,
nah.
You've hit the quota, that's right.
Nah, South's one of those places actually in London that like... I've been going over there in different parts of South for a long time, from young actually. Whether it's with like Illmill and them lot in Streatham. I'll go check like Birdie from PDC back in the day, Angel Town and that, and Timbar.
Which is one of the,
Timber, man. Which is one of the today's.
It's mad. I shouted Timber today. I said, Timber, where you at? I'm going to link the man, then, bro.
Yeah, man, that's my guy, bro. We done a few tunes back in the day, bro.
I think he's going to see his mum and have family time today.
Yeah, it's good to see him out chilling, making music and that, looking healthy. Pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, that you got by with that, man.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I'm on high alert now. You lot put me on high alert from the intro, so you get me. You was talking crazy about soft open and that. So
the Gully intro was mental.
It was mental, bro.
I'll be honest. Hey, listen, shall we just start again? The Gully. Let's forget the Gully intro ever happened. We're gonna start this again.
Yeah.
But we got my guy Big Lou. Welcome to the show, bro. Thanks for coming. You know what I mean? Proper guy, man.
Big up.
And it's mad because like
South London.
When you know one thing I got, the first question I got is like, what do we label you as now? Or do you not want to be put in a box? Like,
no, I want.
That's not a pause because box is a feminine thing.
Do you know what? I don't even know what I want to be labelled as.
Safe, innit?
See right now, Obviously, I'm trying to do the social things. Red card.
VAR on the pauses. Can we review that pause? Got you. Sorry, got you.
Nah, see me being labelled right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something mad, but I'm just trying to build up the socials, the YouTube.
Yeah.
I was just talking to you outside about what Timbar actually is. So I'm basically trying to get short interviews with people like yourself, talk to you about your podcast, what you're about.
Ready, bro.
But after your after the interview, you can take part in my workout.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm down, bro. I was down anyway. Yeah.
So you're gonna take part in my circuit, but after the circuit, you get to nominate the next person.
That's
so you might nominate
Pokes or something or. Next
rappers.
I'm saying?
So I'm trying to keep it the interview short, between 15 and 25 minutes.
Makes sense.
15-minute circuit.
Yeah.
Crack them out.
Good content.
Good content, bro. But do you know what it is? I'm trying to build up my confidence because certain days I'm waking up out my bed. I think, why am I even doing this, man? Like,
swear down, you feeling like that?
Yeah, I get really low sometimes and I lose confidence.
That's human though.
Like, do you know what I wanted to do? Like, see Instagram for me. I'm putting all my happy stuff on there right now.
Sure.
Okay,
no one don't get to see me when I'm down. So I was looking to like more get into that.
Ain't that what Instagram is though?
Real talk though. Like, ain't everybody's highlight reel.
Really? Bruv, to be honest, people only post the things they're happy for the world to see anyway.
Yeah.
Even if it's there, like someone's got 6 posts and all their pictures are crispy. They ain't posting the bummy days, I promise you.
But this is what I think people should start doing because a lot of the youngsters or even grown men are looking at this thinking, I've got to keep up with these guys.
Yeah, man.
Don't get
social media's fuckery, innit?
People need to not get it twisted. Like, stop watching what everyone else is doing. You know,
true.
Do what you're doing and be happy within yourself, man.
Do you feel? Because I feel like a lot of people suffer from depression. We can start there because I've been through, I'd say, anxiety rather than depression in my life. When my grandma passed away, I went through I thought I was dying, bro. I didn't realise that anxiety could do that to your body, like make you feel a certain kind of way and that, you know what I mean? So like me, I was going to A&E thinking there was something wrong with me. 4 nights in a row and that, and then they gave me some pill, bro, like a diazepam.
Knock you out,
bro.
I'll be honest, they're great tablets,
bro. It's so good. Don't get into them. Yeah, yes, fam. 100. You get me? I took them for like a week, bro, because I thought, I need to take some of them with me and that. And then they stopped working as well at the end of the week. Like they're not the same as the first time. Bro, the shit. Like I crashed, and it was the nurse that was like, "Oh, you seem anxious," and gave me the thing. So that's kind of what made me realize anxiety is real. Because I can't lie, not to disrespect people that go through any form of depression or down stages, but I thought it was all a joke before that.
It's not a joke.
Because I was young, innit? Like I was in my 20s. So I thought, nah, man, depressed, blood, that, man. That's a dickhead thing and that. That's what I was thinking. Until I took that pill and it collapsed me, bro. I slept for like 7 hours after that shit. And I hadn't slept for weeks.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a big thing that a lot of people go through and social media don't help it, I don't think.
It's not helping at all. Like, I was all like, the other day I was wearing my watch. I was thinking like, I got a £14,000 watch on my wrist.
Jeez.
And I ain't even got £14,000 in my bank. Does that make sense?
Still an asset though.
You know what I'm saying? It's an asset, but to me I was thinking it's going.
I get the principle though. I see your point.
I get the angle. I do get the angle because life is life as well, innit?
It's like wearing something like that, there is certain connotation though, innit?
Yeah.
There's certain connotation about lifestyle level. If
I'm not. I
don't really watch all that, bro.
See the people I'm looking at. I just.
No, I don't.
See the youngsters and people at our age. I just don't want them looking at me thinking, do you know what? He's got a nice watch. He's got money in the bank. It's not that. It's definitely not that.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? I feel like having a nice watch isn't the worst thing you can have if your actual funds are not the same, whatever. You could have a lot of worse things that are worse, like designer garms and. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of things that they depreciate very quickly. One thing I can say about a watch is that if you say you went on holiday and you got stuck somewhere and you lost your credit card and you could go to any fucking jeweler or pawn shop and you pawn that shit and you're getting home safe. Like you've got money instantly, like straight away. It holds value, you know what I mean? But I get it though. I do get it. I feel like there's stages. For a long time when I was younger, I used to wear like regular watches, bro, like Hugo Boss or Armani and that when I was young, like in my like teens and early 20s and that, and certain man from my ends and that was rocking rollies, bro, but they was up, I weren't up, bro. So the reality was like, until you can afford it, leave it alone, kind of thing, you know what I mean? I think people put pressure on themselves nowadays.
Did you ever have Aquamaster?
Yeah, come on, 100%.
I thought I was doing bits. I had a 50 I had a 50cc Gilera. with my Aqua
Yeah,
Master.
that's the generation.
Yeah.
Gilera's old, bro.
Popping wheelies with my
colour?
Aqua Master. I had the baby blue
strap.
I had the baby blue strap.
living.
All the Moody crystals around the top of that. Mate, listen, I thought I was doing bits. So I had a red Gilera 50, but kitted it up, kit and all that.
I did yellow Gilera, man. I remember
My mum would have never, but go through.
But you didn't have one?
She never, bro.
I didn't have like a license or nothing for it.
You don't look like you can ride ped. Can you ride a moped? No, be honest. How many times have you crashed? I need to know. Yeah, he's crashed. He's crashed.
Man, going straight. You don't even look like you can ride one.
Outright peds.
No, because you've always got that one friend. See Timbar. No, Timbar.
Yeah.
He's the worst person. He's writ off about 5 times in front of me, bruv. Timber's the worst at riding ped.
Can't do it.
That's actually mad. How you sussed that?
Nah, some people, I hear that though. Some people, you look at them and you could never.
Yeah.
No, it's mad.
Judgmental, but it's true still.
Yeah, I know, my bad, judgmental, but
No, it's mad still. It's true.
But I think
I did a
them
delivery.
days were different though.
done a
Man.
delivery.
I said I done a delivery. No. I done a delivery job at the start of COVID because you just do what you can to bring in more money if you
Yeah,
can.
fair enough, bro.
makes
I
sense.
ripped myself off the bike, bro.
What that recently? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Anyway, yeah.
Whose fault was
you're
it?
Good. No,
Whose fault was it?
Damn, bro. Is that why you
Yeah,
the injuries and that?
yeah, man.
Fuck, you know that. That's crazy.
You're very accurate there.
I don't really like motorbikes though. I used to fuck around with them shits.
No, I
But
prefer cars. I broke my leg on like that same 50 Gilera I'm talking about. I
it's
broke my
techie,
leg.
innit? It's
Yeah,
techie.
rubbed
There's
out.
some because I got one brethren that he was like for the motorbike thing. He was a bad man for that. He could do all the 1 foot wheelies and the standing on it and that. But not everyone. That ain't for everyone, bro.
No, I can
You know what I
ride
mean?
bikes, but I can't. You won't catch me doing wheelies and all of that stuff.
What about aquamarines? Do you remember them? If you had an aquamarine, you was up.
What's that?
That's like the next level from the
from the
Aquamaster.
Aquamaster.
Yeah, bro.
Made by the same people.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Hence
know.
the aquapot.
Oh.
But like, but you see like back then, them watches. You see Moody crystals. I get why you saying it because you used to cop like a flooded bust
I
down
thought I
one,
was shining.
and they're like 300 quid. You could never know.
I think I got mine. I think I nicked a stolen. I got a stolen moped and I swapped it
Yeah, for aqua.
for an Aqua
That's a good
Master.
swap,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's a one. Remember the 180cc Gileras?
Yeah.
I swapped that for an Aqua Master.
It's cold.
Is that the first one? Like, and then you go up from there, or is that?
It's something like a V-Ridge, something like that. So what's that? 2000? Year 2000? 2001?
That's when. Is that the year you left school? Around them times.
Yeah, 01.
Yeah, same age group, I think. That's the same. That's when Soul Solid Crew was. That's your ends as well.
Shout Soul Solid, shout Mega Man and that, man.
Do you know what's crazy? I was just gonna say, I always remember that time and associate it with Soul Solid Crew. You're actually, tell the people. You know what? We'll get into that. We'll start there. Where did you grow up, man? Let's talk about there, and then we'll move into the rest of it.
Yeah,
from there.
so I grew up in Battersea, South London.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like my side of Battersea's more closer to like Stockwell. And
Stockwell,
so
innit?
you got Wandsworth Road, what separates us from Stockwell,
yeah.
and then you got my estate. But obviously, I know everyone around Battersea
Yeah.
and around Stockwell, Clapham.
Because that's like a stone's throw away from Stockwell, Bricky, and that.
Yeah,
Anyway.
literally, I can walk to Stockwell within like 10 minutes from my estate. Do you know what I mean? And I can walk to like Battersea within 5 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I always find that
And
area strange like that.
Even Junction's 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And that's where them man were from.
Yeah,
Soul
yeah,
Solid
yeah,
and
yeah.
that, innit?
That Wandsworth Road, boy, links up a
It's
lot
a strange
of
area.
Kind of
From what- yeah.
branch off Wandsworth Road. It's
And
mad.
yeah, any left and you're in another estate, like either
Right.
be Clapham or Junction or my estate Patmore or Gaskell.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened when me and Timber done one video. We done an SBTV video, and I picked him up somewhere, and then we bounced from one bit to the other to film.
Yeah.
And then that's when I kind of was trying to get my head around it, like pause, like yo, like where we going? Like is it all linked up? Is it different estates? Am I in a different bit? You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm mad
Let me
for.
just have a swig of this.
I paused it, it's calm, but I caught that one still. But that for me, that's when I realised that area is quite big and it's quite like in between different bits and bobs and that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I was going to say something though, just before we move on any further.
Yeah.
That I think today's youngers are missing out by not having Aqua Masters because compared to luxury watches, they're obviously a lot more affordable in that, but they still carried a status symbol at that
definitely.
age.
Yeah.
And now what you have, I saw it on the tube the other day, there's a kid, he's clearly 16, I don't know his whole in and out.
Well, you know his age.
You can tell he's a kid.
Yeah.
So he's not living large, he's a kid.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have an affordable status watch to have. So instead he's got to wear a fake flipping Richard Mille or something, like fake one. Like it's like It's clearly fake, bro.
What,
But
you saw that on the train?
Yeah, bro. But it's like, what else are they gonna wear? It's either an Apple Watch.
Or the
What's that offer an Apple Watch though?
G-Shock.
Yeah, the
Is
G-Shock
that what it's
on
called?
Apple.
Oh yeah, but
G-Shock.
G-Shock had a little wavy time, didn't it? When it was lit to have a G-Shock. as well.
Yeah.
In jail, all the boys there's gas to get a G-Shock.
Yeah, it was a big. At one point, I was a big watch, you know.
I've never had one.
Yeah, fam. There was a time when if you definitely couldn't afford a Rollie, you get a G-Shock.
It's a 6 sports watch though.
Nowadays, it's an Apple thing, though, innit? Like, if you ain't got the Rollie, and like, just get an Apple Watch, bro, and you're good.
You're cutting
Yeah,
through. You're cutting
facts,
through.
bro.
That's,
In America,
what
they
you
do
should have
that.
had them.
I
You
don't
should
know
have
how to
had
use
the
all
Apple
them
Watch.
Apple
Yeah, it looks weird, innit?
Not yet.
But you see, like in America, yeah, you could go to the block in America. When I'm out there, one thing I noticed that a man might have a sick chain with a mad pendant and that, but then they have an Apple
Watch. I knew he was gonna say
No,
that.
but that's
I knew he
gangster
was
though,
gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say
because
that.
basically what
I knew he
he's
was gonna say
saying is that like I'm doing my thing, that's my chain. I'm still stacking for that though, but I've got this, and it's respectable because it's like you're living within your means. You're not, and it's a cool watch, isn't it? It's like it's trendy.
I know.
Do you know what I
I've got
mean?
a friend who's got like a watch collection, and he wears the Apple Watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a proper thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the one watch outside of like the high end watches now that is better to pull off. You're better off to get an Apple Watch than even to buy like a Hugo Boss watch, bro.
Come on.
That's a fact.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
We got the man them that was with me. You know who you are. I ain't gonna name them and shame them, but they watched the show. They're regular viewers of the show. We got you, Roman Road, 2005 Jewelers. You know we were there. Yeah.
What, robbed
fake
it?
gold wall chain. Aquamasters.
Chain
was fake, bruv.
Hey, you're doing
Chain
your
was
bridges.
fake,
You're
bruv.
doing your bridges dirty. What's going on
chain
here?
was fake, bruv. Like, you know those little
I didn't make
cheeky,
these
those little
register,
cheeky
that's
silver
bad.
chains, but if you tell yourself it's white gold enough time, just
Yeah,
not
but
to believe it.
silver's not fake though.
Nah, but
silver.
I know, but
But they
it's-
was saying it's
yeah,
white
but
gold.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
you're fronting on man.
It's
Yeah,
it's
you're
white
fronting on
gold.
man
And,
still.
you know,
A lot of man done it. Do you remember Joe Rodeo? Do
Rodeo?
you remember Joe Rodeo watches?
No.
Joe Rodeo was a mad thing as well. That was like another Aquamaster. Like before the Jacobs come out. You remember Jacobs?
I do.
Yeah,
That's,
Jacobs.
that's,
Wow,
that's,
bro. They didn't hold no value though.
Nah.
Like they were expensive, but like you get a Jacob for like 20 racks and that, and then it's worth nothing now.
Now you might get them $5.
Nah, he still makes
I didn't
customized
even like the look of them when they come out. I
Yeah,
remember my
weird.
brother Foss got one years ago. I didn't even like the look of it, to be honest.
Bro, there's certain man that are on watches early, like Frank Mueller's and that. Do you remember the Frank Muellers? There was some different shits out there still. But anyway, growing up around there,
yeah.
that's what we'll get back to quickly. So growing up around there, what was it like for you? Was it a rough area? Like what was growing up over there like? Because it's definitely in between a lot of areas that have like notoriety. You know what I mean?
I actually enjoyed growing up in round my way. For when I first, from like the age of like 10 to like 15, it was mostly like white people around my state. Yeah, and then out of nowhere, no, hey, listen, no racism going on here, guys. But a lot more black people started coming in.
That's crazy.
I remember my friend shout out Blacks and Skibber. They was my first black friends on the estate.
Yeah.
And we played football together, and that's how me and them two become friends and that. It's not until I got to about 14, 15 when like a lot of gang activity was going on. Obviously, we had Gaskell over there, G Street, which was associated with our ones.
Yeah.
And then obviously we got the Clapham Junction ones, but there was SUK back in the day.
I remember that. Yeah, I used to
You
go
know
over there a
what I'm saying?
lot.
So we was associated with a lot
You
of
see the
people.
yellow bandanas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was associated with a lot of people, but we used to have mostly trouble with the Stockholm ones going onto the Brixton. I can't even
Makes sense though.
I can't remember why even the trouble when that used to start, to be honest. But
A lot of it's just young males, bro.
young,
Like trying to prove that they're
It's
tougher
a
than
rep.
yeah, trying to prove they're the hardest out. And you know what? A lot of it starts from stupid shit, bro. A lot of beefs when you trace them back is someone screwing someone for too long, or someone treading on man's trainer in a chicken shop. And
oh yeah, I
I
think someone got robbed or something like that back in like 2001.
it's a bit more worth having beef over.
I
Though.
figured it would be money or a girl
Yeah, I mean,
still.
Like, say like if you got robbed for a box of food or whatever,
Yeah.
I've come to back you. We've ended up catching my man, smashed him up.
He's got
Oh
bridgings.
fuck, he's got
Yeah.
bridges. Oh, Lou and that was involved as well.
Yeah.
Starts getting bigger and
Starts-
bigger,
yeah,
escalating.
adds
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
That's facts. Because bro, so over there, because I remember when I was young, I used to go over to Winstanley Estate when I was
Junction.
young. Yeah, I used to get into madness around here and then catch a 295 bus and stay there one chick shot for like the night or 2 days, whatever, and then come back and that. But over there it was active though. Like on Winstanley, I used to get there and there was bare yardies at the bottom. So to hear there was more white people in your bit is interesting to me, because I'm thinking there it was definitely yardies.
There's a lot of yardies, and
Yeah.
obviously remember Soul Solid are from that's their bits junction. It's mainly
Dodderton and that.
Dodderton, Badrick.
Yeah, see, I don't know about Badrick, I don't know about
Badrick. All of that Mesa. It
I used to creep in over there at night and that, chill out. People used to ask me where I'm from. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm from Mitcham.
Oh, that's one of the worst estates to say you're from.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You mad?
No, I used to say I was from Mitcham and what's the other area? What's the area beginning with T over there? What's it called? Tooting. I used to say Tooting back.
They are the worst areas to possibly say you're from if you're going to Junction.
Why?
Yeah.
Remember, that's the Junction ones have their stupidness with it.
Not back in my day. I
remember back as a youth, it was frying.
What? Is it?
Yeah.
What, Tooting in Junction?
Yeah.
People have passed on.
I think it's calmed down now, but
that,
people have passed away from
I must be lucky then. My thing was I'm not telling them from West.
That probably would have been a better idea.
Yeah, probably would have looking at it.
Definitely.
So, I just bought you and say, I'm from Mitcham and that, safe and cut you. I used to do that.
You're lucky.
I used to get away with that though. Still.
I actually used to go centre in Tooting. When I got kicked out, I went to school in Wandsworth, but I got kicked out, went to centre in Tooting. You know, when there's like only 8 people in the class. And
Which
I found it worked out better for me.
Because it's more focused.
I actually learnt more in centre than I did in proper school.
Less noise, isn't it? It's less
noise.
I would have, looking back still.
I wasn't going to learn shit, bro. I was bad at school.
Looking back on it.
So
I couldn't do school.
So growing up around there is... gang activity started for me around 14 years old, but I was around the state selling drugs. I was on my pedal bike on my GT BMX and
so is that like, are we talking late 90s, yeah?
2000,
about 2001, yeah.
Cool. 2000.
Yeah,
Remember, I've got
sense.
an older brother, innit? He's already doing his thing, innit?
Yeah, broski. Outside.
Shout out.
So,
but
G Street, what year does that come around? Because that's a bit later, innit?
No, it's like 2000,
Oh, is that 2000, yeah?
Yeah, we used to all ride mopeds and that together. Yeah, that started around 2000.
Because that was a big clique, you know?
Yeah,
that was a big crew, bro.
When we had G Street and they was affiliated with us lot.
Yeah.
And we used to roll with some of the Junction ones as well at the same time.
So there was like big link-ups.
There was a lot of big link-ups, and obviously you got a couple of the old school Brixton ones and that as well.
That makes sense.
Block 5,
Roadside. Yeah, that's Tanner and that, innit?
Yeah,
I remember that stuff.
Yeah, there was a massive link-up back then, man.
So was that weren't that early though, was it?
No, back then it was just G Street.
Yeah, because I think back then there's still PDC basically at that time. Tanner
Tanner and that was PDC.
They hadn't started the blood thing yet.
That come after.
Yeah, that come later. I remember when that came still. So alright, so over there, would you say? Because obviously I've seen a lot of your podcasts, like most of the viewers probably have, and we've seen that obviously you end up going through certain situations that put you in the can and whatnot. But starting off, I know you mentioned on a podcast that your brother was more shotting and you was more robbing. Yeah, that's one thing I picked up on. So when you first come outside, your brother shotting, doing his thing and that, was you more leaning towards that lifestyle at first, or was it more just like following the other lifestyle that your pops went through?
So from 14 I was just shotting weed, £10, £20 drawers and that on my bike and that.
Them drawers.
Do you know what's mad? I used to probably like. I used to make so much money back then. People actually thought I had a hard line because I used to do like a box a week in drawers.
That's sick.
Like not a lot of people can do
man can do that. Yeah, certain man.
I'm saying so. I was. And plus, I'm doing bits as well.
Flipping boxes.
I say you was getting more for your money back then, allegedly. So I've heard.
Remember, I was back then. Allegedly, back then it was like 34 for a box, 32s. I don't know what it is now because I'm not involved in that lifestyle anymore.
Neutrino said it was 1.4 for a Benz.
Neutrino said band for the read.
Yeah, remember when it was
super nooch.
Literally, do you ever remember when it was 1.4 for a Benz?
I can't even remember we used to do all of that now.
Allegedly.
Man.
That's allegedly. He said, nah, he's not allegedly. He said he used to do that when he was young.
I went jail for it. I went jail. I got 10 months for a 200Q, bro.
That was going to be my next question. So the first time you end up in jail, is that why?
For robbery.
Oh, before?
I went jail for robbery, so obviously I was shot in food. My dad's an old school villain. Loves armed robberies and that.
He's a mad dick.
So obviously I
smoke.
Dad's on one. But I used to watch films, and you know when you see vans crashing through the side of the building, and taking the money trays and that.
It's never like that.
Obviously, I've never done anything big like that, but that used to excite me. So I'm planning my little things.
Yeah.
I remember I done a cash in transit in Streatham.
Yeah.
So do you remember Caesars? Just go Caesars.
Of course, bro.
You're a bad guy. I know.
Of course, next to Mega Bowl.
Yeah, you fourth bag.
Is that ice skating rink?
No, that's further down.
That's further on. We used to have the bowling alley in the middle of Streatham. Bowling alley with the nightclub.
I didn't even know that, you know.
Still, Streatham.
So imagine I'm lining up this cash in transit, set up the car and that. Me and my pals got out. They're filling up the cash machine. I'm like, yeah, nice. But they're going inside the train station to fill up the machine. But do you remember 2005 London bus bombs were going off.
Yeah, it was mad, innit? The train thing and that.
It was mad.
Yeah,
so all
the bus
train
and that.
stations were on high alert, but I'm thinking it's all mainly in Central. So when I've gone in the train station, I've grabbed the cassette off the man. Well, my Cody's grabbed it.
In the station, yeah?
In the station.
What Streatham station that? They got that overground one as
Main
well.
Streatham.
Okay,
Railway station, yeah.
So we've grabbed it. There's police already there. So imagine grabbing the cassette and looking at them like, oh my God. There's like 20-year-old Bill already there looking at us. We've got the cassette. We've gone. Start running all behind us. Frisbee the cassette back at the police.
Yep.
Imagine them got away.
Yeah.
Got back to the car, yeah. The driver's not in the car.
Oh, yeah.
You man, the driver's not in the car. Me and my Cody's looked at each other. There's no key in the car. We can't drive. He's having a piss over there, but we didn't see him till late.
The timing, you know.
We've had to carry on running past the car. Got to the end of the road. Got away from the police. And then I've come in the middle of the road to tell my friend, come
Bring
now.
the whip.
Bring the whip
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
By this time, a fucking bully van's come behind. I've looked at I'm out of breath now. I'm knackered, you lot. I'm knackered. You know, just
Been on the run for a minute.
I was on the verge of
Just like
being
that.
sick, bruv. So anyway, bull van's pulled up behind us. I looked at my Cody. I said, bro, let's go guilty. Just go guilty. I listen to this now, though. We're in handcuffs. Waiting to be taking us in the car. My drivers drove past in the dinger. He drove past us while we were in handcuffs. It's like, yeah, you're
Looking at that prick. Yeah.
Eye contact with you and that. You see?
brother, and he stole my Avrex.
Well, you left it in the car?
Left it. I had a reversible one.
Fam. So what year is this?
05.
Is this so? What's the first year you go jail? 05.
05.
That's the first year, yeah. Cool. So we're on the timeline still.
I was just gonna say, when you look back on that experience with the cassette, is there any part of you that thinks, you know what, in that moment, once I grabbed it, as soon as I turn around and see 20 feds, kind of go, only joking, lads, only joking, only joking. Like, there's so many.
Yeah, but you're gonna get nicked anyway, innit?
In a sense where it's like, there's
that ain't
so
gonna
many
work,
of you-
bruv.
No,
Nah, I don't
you
think
can't
it's
even
gonna
go. There
work,
was so many of you there. I obviously
No,
weren't
'cause-
really trying to rob it, was I? Look how many of you there are.
I left something out and my pa gave him a rib shot, innit?
What, the fed?
No, the security guard.
Oh,
Yeah, I missed
We're
that bit
just
out.
joking.
Hey,
Just
just
fucking
fucking a
breaking
cheeky
ribs,
one. It's like, I'm only joking,
yeah,
mate. I'm
yeah.
only joking.
Hey, shout out Ian.
Hey.
I gave him a right.
See, alright,
But you
cool.
can't. But you can't really like. You know what it is? I think because you committed yourself to it,
Yeah.
and you didn't think it through. You probably did, but you didn't expect that.
This is why we
Do you know
got.
what I'm trying to
This
say?
is why we got such a low sentence. We got a 3-year sentence for
Yeah.
it because it looked so
Unorganised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They didn't know
yeah.
we had a car there or anything. They thought we was just on foot, gonna run from.
So it
Stratton
worked in your
back to
favour that
Battersea.
the driver wasn't in the car, really. Kinda.
Kinda.
'Cause you
But
could've
if he
got
was
caught
in the
in the
car,
car.
I'd have been at home.
You think so? You reckon
Yeah.
you got away?
100%.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit? Especially if you ain't been nicked before as well.
Yeah. So I've
Got
got
a historic criminal record and that.
got 18 months for that.
Did you come back home to shot again and think, fuck this robbery thing? After
Yeah.
a little bad effort.
Yeah. So I've obviously gone Feltham, gone to Portland to Rochester, home again.
What was you on, Swallow and that effort?
Now I was on Kingfisher, then Raven. You've been jail as well?
Nah, not even that.
How you know about them jails?
That's
The-
not about.
the
I've
wings and that.
visited a lot of friends,
Okay.
you know, over the years.
Yeah,
Lot of visits
so
and that.
done my little 18 months. Come out, I didn't have no money. I remember gone in my wardrobe, tried on a jacket,
Yeah.
put my arm down the sleeves, and see when I have money, sometimes I tie up my sleeves and I put money down there. Put my jacket on. I was like, oh my god, I'm back.
Back in the game.
I had box money in my sleeve,
Jeez. Rolled up.
rolled up.
Yeah,
nicely,
hard.
patterned.
There's no better feeling than finding money in an old coat, you know.
Yeah, I was wicked, bro. So
That is
I
a feeling.
went and bought another box of food. Weed with that.
As you should.
So
At the
I-
time, I think that's the best bet, though,
So
car.
I was out for about 6 weeks and I thought I need some dough again.
Yeah.
Cracked on with that. And anyway, doing all right. I've been put on Obo.
Right.
So they're recording outside my mum's house. And obviously I've got a metal gate here, yeah. Then my door, then another metal gate. But they're CCTV recording us. I passed the turn of queue through my gate to my pal. They've obviously took I was going to say screenshot. I don't think we had screenshot back then.
Get it?
Recorded that.
And then they recorded that.
Yeah.
So my pal's got nicked round the corner, but my uncle's phoned me and said, Lou, your pal's getting searched outside the house. So I know automatically you're going to find that and then realise he's come from my house. So anyway, I've packed up my duffel bags, got out of the back balcony, got away.
And it out the back door quickly.
Yeah,
Not for real.
out the back door.
Out, not in.
Out the-
Not in. Yo,
yeah.
it's clear.
Yes.
I'm being mindful.
Yeah, so I got all my stuff away and that. And then 3 days later, Sorry, not 3 days later. They raided my house 10 minutes after that search.
And you went home?
Obviously, they had to wait for the call.
Yeah.
You know, they found, like, you know when you get boxes of food, I'm not sure if you lot know or whatever, don't incriminate anyone, but obviously you got the big see-through packets and that, innit?
Mm-hmm.
They found them, but they didn't find no drugs.
Right.
But obviously they got me on camera passing the drugs. So I got 10 months for supplying a 2 and a Q. I think it was like £240 back then for a 2 and a Q.
Yeah, that's not even a lot, bro. That's mad.
Yeah, so he got a £70 fine, and I went jail for 10 months.
Why though? Because you just recently come out?
I was on license, so they made the 10 months run concurrent with my license or whatever.
Wankers, man.
So I went. Where did
Over
I
that
go
much
from there?
food as well, you know.
I know, I was fuming.
Yeah,
I went to Wandsworth.
1-0, yeah.
Yeah, I went to 1-0.
That's local for you as well.
Yeah, I went.
Is that a bad thing though?
No.
South at the time.
All my pals and that were in there, but as I'm there, like I got charged for something else, innit? Which was a very, very, very big case.
What was that? Some evidence that popped up while
something else popped up, and I got charged for something, innit? Which wasn't me anyway. This is a story for another day, anyway. So I've been charged for that. Wandsworth made a mistake and sent me to High Point, which is a CCAT.
Yeah, High Point. Yeah, I know High Point.
Like I said, I was just charged with something else. So they once I got to High Point, they realised I'm an ACAT prisoner, and they made a mistake. So they put me in the block, which is ACAT environment. So they left me in the block in High Point for 2 weeks. Are you man? That was the hardest time of my life.
Yeah, lonely.
2 weeks in the block, knowing you haven't done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Just because you can't have luxuries.
Just because of the charge.
Yeah.
So anyway, they've realised their mistake, sent me from there to Belmarsh.
Yeah.
Then I spent like 18 months, maybe 20 months in Belmarsh, done my trial, got not guilty with my codies.
Yeah.
And went home, bruv. I lost like 5 stone on that trial.
Out of being depressed, you feel?
Yeah. I come out 10 stone, you lot, man. 10 stone.
Must have looked like.
Bruv, I looked like I was on the pipe.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Kind of
Yeah, bare slim.
I was looking mental, but yeah.
Was you not eating properly as well in there?
I wasn't eating properly. I remember I was with a girl at the time, and she was kind of doing me dirty.
Oh, that happens to a lot of men, you know. A lot of men go through that stuff.
And see me, I'm a nice guy, bruv. See, if I've got a girl, I've got a girl.
Yeah. You keep it real.
So, I keep it real, bruv. Like
a lot of men don't, so it's definitely like commendable.
So when she done all that, and then the charge, I lost all that weight. I come out. Obviously.
That happens to the realest guys, though, you know. It does. I know that man that's happened to, and it's like it couldn't have happened to a realer guy. You know what I mean? You're not the only one.
Yeah. So all that happened. Come out. My dad was on the verge of coming out as well, innit?
So wait, all right. So here's before we get into that. Then, so growing up, how often was your dad out? How about that? Is that I feel like that's the best way to pattern it up, man. Because obviously you're growing up in an environment where Pops is active. But I'm sure he was there for certain spells.
My dad, it's mad because my dad's been in jail probably half my life, yeah. But I've never ever gone without.
Yeah.
Like him being in prison, I've always had birthday presents, Christmas presents, money whenever I've needed it. Yeah. So it's not like he's not provided. Like he's done his thing, you know. He's always like been patting me up and that, and my other brothers.
Kept it G still.
But yeah, he's just like one of them old school villains, armed robbers.
Yeah, you couldn't leave the game.
He fucking enjoys it, bruv.
Because like, was he on smoke? No, I was gonna say, was he on smoke when? Do you know if when your mum and dad met? If back then.
He's been on smoke from the 80s, 70s.
Yeah, because I was just going to say that at that point, you're not working. You're not going to go get a job all of a sudden if that's what you've been doing. I think that's the hardest part, isn't it?
I think not his first, because he went to jail a few times, but like one of his first big ones was Hatton Gardens.
Jeez.
Years and years ago. And he got a 7.5 year. I'm not too clued up on it, but he got 7.5 years for that. Then
so was he in jail when you was in secondary school?
Yeah, majority of it, yeah. Because he was doing a 10.5. But back then, when you got a 10.5, you had to do three thirds.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Went half?
No.
It was 3/3 back then,
yeah. Back
so
then,
it was a proper...
So that half thing didn't come about. So
man had to do like 7 and a bit and all that.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
That's mad still. So that's at an age where you're bare impressionable, bro.
Exactly. So we got a 5 for a machine years ago. Then you got the Hatton Gardens. Got a 7.5 for that. His next charge was an armed robbery, 10.5. Obviously, you can see it creeping up now. And his last one, obviously, which he was my codee on.
Yeah, that's mad.
He got a 9-year life sentence.
Oh,
so he's got to do the 9 years before he sits to parole board.
Because of
because he's
offences.
Got so many firearm charges.
Yeah, it changes it, innit? Armed robbery and robbery is way different.
Like
whole different ball game, bro.
Your dad.
Conspiracy's massive. That's what I got. See my last one. What has come out of jail for? That was conspiracy, and that's what got me so long.
Now you know what, I want to get into that as well soon, because I remember watching. I can't remember what interview it was. It might have been your own channel when you done a documentary.
Yeah.
And you was talking about the things they was looking at to use as evidence, which I thought was crazy, bro.
Crazy, man.
Madness. You get me?
So the evidence what got me on this one, it obviously is another cash in transit delivery doing up cash machines, and obviously they hold about £100,000. Anyway, this one was looking nice, perfect settings. It's cold. No one wants to be out.
Is this the last one with Pops?
The one that's come out of jail for. Nice location, quiet. CCTV's not really about like that. Anyway, fucking 2 weeks before the robbery, I've gone to look at it. The geezer delivering the money, he's about this high. I'm like, yo, I'm up. I'm like, see when I bang it, I'm up.
You say one uppercut done.
Yeah, I'm thinking my man looks like Gollum. Yeah, get me. So
that's mad, bro.
So anyway, blind it up, parked up the whips. So I thought, let me leave it another week, bang it the following week. Anyway, I've got there the following week, got parked up in the car. I'm watching him do his first run, second run. He got to the one what I wanted. I remember I looked at him thinking, this ain't the same guy. This guy's about 20 stone, bruv. Oh. Like they changed guards.
Switched up. Shift swap over.
Yeah, man, I was pissed. I was thinking, I'm here now. I've got a machine in my hand.
Oh, this is the day.
This is the day of the robbery.
I thought you meant before.
It's not the same guy,
You bought the machine out for Gollum?
Bruv,
now you never know. You never know.
I'm just checking.
Bravehearts, bro. Yeah,
Bravehearts, man. Obviously, I'm not planning on hurting anyone. I've never planned on hurting anyone.
They'll quicker back up when they see that, though.
Yeah, exactly. 100. So anyway, when I've got a call to this guy and I start the gun to him, bruv, my man looked at me and swung a punch.
He's on it. He's on it, bro.
He's ready to die.
He's
ready to die for the.
Nah, he's on it. He's on it.
Anyway, my man, I stuck it to. I was like, hand it over. Whatever.
Pause.
I can't even. Mental. I can't even remember how I exactly said it. Yeah. Anyway, so he swung a punch for me. I rolled him, bucked him with the gun about 7 times. But you know when you get tunnel vision, you don't realize that. You don't realize how much
you just got hit someone. Yeah. That's how it goes when you get adrenaline pumps.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get
when
the
you're
money.
Just swinging, man, and that.
I don't want to hurt no one. Anyway, he's knocked out. He's fallen on top of the money.
How unfortunate, bro, is that,
bro? It's 20 stone, you know,
bro.
20 stone's big, you know, bro.
Bro, I had to do a deadlift to get him off the money. I had to do this, you know, the sumo deadlift.
Yeah,
I had to do that. Rolled him up. I had to get the cassette out. Got the money. Got back in the motor. Got away.
Right.
Where's Pops at this time then?
He's whipping, innit?
Oh, he's the driver. Okay, cool.
He's not really a pavement guy anymore.
Getting older and that.
Yeah. Anyway, done the exchange. Got into another car. Gone. Everything's sweet. 3 days later, the house has gone through. They've gone back on the ANPR cameras. And 2 weeks before the robberies took place, 2 weeks. They got my car driving in convoy with the car that was used. So that's what's linked me now. But this is 5 miles away from the area that it happened in. But they got my dad's criminal records. They knew from that. They're like, we don't have to look at no one else. So that was their main bit of evidence to be able to search the house.
It starts the building of a case, basically.
Yeah. So searched the house, found nothing, found no gun, they found no money, they found no DNA in the car that was used. They don't know what colour the armed robber was. They said
they didn't have a description like that.
They said he was tall and slim, and although we didn't see what colour he was, we believe he was a white man.
Because of voice, or did you
that's crazy. Like you could have gone and done a Cockney accent, and it could have been you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a bit shit in it to like judge someone's voice.
I'm not exactly tall either. I'm 5'10" and a bit.
But was you hench back then as well?
Yeah.
So you're not slim either.
I was like 16 stone, 15 and a half stone.
There's definitely like we'll get into as well pictures of you when you're fucking moving like a monster.
Yeah, just mad. I used to train for them things. Like I'd go on a running machine with like 20 kilo dumbbells.
That's how you know that you love it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You got that buzz for real, isn't it?
Even like for other bits and pieces, you never know you're gonna bump into. I need to know. I'm physical enough to like smash you up.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's important in that world, bro. That's how you know you're a serious man versus an unserious man, bro.
Yeah.
If you think about the bigger picture like that, do Do you know what I mean?
You do, man. I was always worried about people, you know, heroes jumping on top of man and
but that's what
that.
you get in that life, bro. Like that man, him swinging at you with a strap is a hero, bro.
Do you know one thing I will say about that? I would apologise to the man because I didn't plan on knocking his teeth out and hurting him. Yeah. So that's one thing I would apologise to him if I ever see him. He's not going to ever want to hear it. Of course. But I'm pissed that happened. Yeah. I just wanted the money and go, so I'm pissed that actually happened.
But you know what though? Security, some things you kind of got to know come with the territory, like, and I mean that to say this, if I work on a club door, I know sometimes things can go left. You turn away the wrong person, they take it the wrong way. You know this stuff, but the day that happens, you've known the whole time that this can come with that job. Yeah. So the way you deal with every person, you never know who that person might end up. You don't. So if I choose in the world of security that I'm gonna transport tens of thousands of people, it's not personal to me. They don't want me. It's not about me.
Yeah, it will never be personal.
It's about the fact that I'm carrying up to 100 racks. Like I can't, like, if I'm a security guard, I could have done anything in security, bro. I could have been in Waitrose. No one wants to punch out my teeth in Waitrose.
But do you reckon they put these youths though through certain training and steps and that to kind of filter out who would be
Gollum never had no training, bro. Gollum would have put him in a boot, bro.
Yeah, but Gollum, you never know. But bro, the reason he even took the thing thinking it's Gollum as well is because you never know. Gollum could have a day where he thinks he's He-Man, bro.
Imagine him hanging on to the bottom of your foot like this.
Not letting you go in that. Yeah,
imagine you're kicking and punching. He's got
that's the thing, bro. You never know, cause like you don't. Because a lot of these, that's what I'm thinking.
Obviously, they all go through their training.
Yeah,
and I think they're all insured to just hand over the money.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like,
see, that's what I was just gonna say. That, yeah,
I'm handing it over.
I'm handing it over, bro. I'm handing it over.
Ain't my bread.
Handing it over.
Do you know what I mean? Take that.
Call me later. I'm handing it over, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm handing it over, bro.
Call you later. What's going on there?
Nah, what I'm saying, sorry, Lou, please.
You man, what's going on there?
Sorry, Lou. What that was, right?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I was theorising, about
sharing the money later.
You get me?
Take the
I'll hand it over.
Just throw me my bit later.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Link me on the other side.
Give me 10 rap. What?
Pause.
Hey, you man, what's going on here, man? Come on, you lot, man. Try to have a sensible podcast here.
Link me after the deal's done.
Cool.
All right.
Throw me my 10 bags.
Thanks
for giving it up quick.
Done, though.
Mad. Give it up quick. Oh, he's mad.
Gave it up without resistance.
Do you know? Hey, see, next time, man, come on. We need to get a shot. We need to get a Zambuca or something.
Yeah, bro. That
like a forfeit.
Every time a man says something mad, you have to just hold a shot of Sambuca. What's the thing called again? Patron. Yeah.
Real talk.
We get Blade's thing. What's that one called?
What is that? I saw that yesterday.
What's it called?
With the mad bottle.
Londores or something.
Yeah,
is that what it's called?
Don Londres.
Yeah, Don Londres.
I'll try. Yeah, we'll do that.
Don Londres.
Do you know what's funny? When I first ever went to that block, the first time, basically, alright. So I never told this story. I'll tell it now, lose it because this is the right time. So at the time, grime was quite big, and grime was on a.
I love grime back then.
Grime was sick in it. But grime was on we was talking about it on the way up, innit? Like how grime was like a mad thing back then, but it was on its way out, right? And road rap was coming through. Do you remember that transition? Where it was like you had people like
roadside. I think roadside kind of.
Now roadside was still they were still grime for me, but they were gangster grime. That's what they used to call it. And I liked them a lot. I thought they were hard, bro. Pause. But you see, when it came to like the grime genre dying a little bit, when it got weak. Remember when they tried to do like the third power or the fourth power and that? Everyone was reaching, trying to fight. Like the internet was here.
Lord of the Mike's 5. And all
do you know what it was? K Coke was rapping at the time. And I'm from West, so I knew about him before the internet really. Yeah. I was in the studio sessions when they was mixing pure coke and that. Then you had like DVS was like coming up again.
But I think he was the coldest rapper.
He was hard. We just spoke about this on the way as well.
DVS was probably he was my favorite rapper back then.
Yeah, he was sick.
He was
sick, bro. There's no doubt about it. He was very talented, bro. You had Spray, because Spray had done North Star and now was solo. Like he was on his solo path, Real in the Most Volume 1 and that. And you could go to the grime shop to buy like JME CD, but you would start seeing road rap CDs on the rack now. That was the transition. Kano had kind of gone quiet. So basically, moral of the story is, right, GRM was called Grime Daily. It wasn't called GRM yet. One of the youths that owns it, called Pierre, he rings me, because at the time, this is how you know I was one of the first podcasters, bro. I went and bought a camera I saw Jamal Edwards, God bless his soul. I saw him he was filming me for like before it was SBTV. I saw him with this camera and how he used to just like film shit and then edit it on this software. So I went and bought the shit, and I was like doing the French Montana thing. Like instead there was no DVD. I didn't want to print up DVDs. YouTube was new. MySpace was out. So I'd whip the camera out and just interview people. So I interviewed Ilmil, Birdie Roth, SAS, but I was just filming them talking from behind the camera. So it was like early DVD podcasting, and then Pierre had seen them and rang me and was like, look bro, Grime's going through a bit of a shaky time and we need rappers on the channel, innit? And we can see that you know quite a few man in South and that. So they're like, who can you get basically? So I was like, yeah, I can get a few people, man. I can get the PDC lot, Timbar, because I already knew Timbar. So I remember I got DVS and Tef and Skrilla the Gorilla on there for them.
Fucking hell, old school.
Yeah, G, like, but what happened, blood, is that I hit Timber up. And Timber's like, yeah, man, of course, bruv, I'll do it, fuck it, like, boom. So I went and bucked him, and Blade was with him. He said, I'll bring Blade. And it was in Wandsworth McDonald's on the roundabout. Bucked them there.
Oh, the big major one.
Yeah, because I'm from West,
the roundabout.
Yeah, so I just crossed the thing through Fulham and I linked them man there. And then they drove me to the exact part where me and you took that picture.
Oh, my block.
Yeah,
that's
you know that corner.
That's where I used to live. That's
with that little. That's why when I was there, I was like, oh, I remember this bit. You get me? Yeah. And this is some mad shit here because I filmed Timber's freestyle in the car, then I filmed Blade's freestyle, but then Blade was like thought I was a cameraman. He thought I was like some video editor or something because we didn't know each other. So he's like, oh, well, you can shoot a music video for me. I'm like, not really, bro. Like that's not. I can't really do that still. I said like, fam, like man's not an editor and that in it, but and he's like, oh, I've got a song, and he kept like going on about it again. So I was like, bro, we can try it, and if it's shit, we can bin it. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So we end up doing this video with Timber and Blade. It was called Walk With Me.
I know it.
The tune, yeah. So I filmed a music video for it.
Is
on your blog, bro.
I've not even watched it.
It's never came out, bro. It's terrible.
Well, is that a good thing?
It's a good thing it never came out. Yeah. And I knew it weren't coming out.
I know the tune as well.
It's a good tune.
It's never coming out.
No, bro.
It's never coming out.
I've got it. I'm going to send it to you on a personal one so you can watch it and laugh.
Lost Files.
But
Lost Files.
But I told Blade.
Out there. Now, seriously, this is like one of your first videos, bruv. We should put this out
bro, there. I was not, I'm like, you got to remember, I'm someone that's like from the hood, done the little road thing and that, dibbled and dabbled with it, but done grime and music, so I'm man them. And I've just got a camera to film it. I call it like a barely do is like lay it out and put the audio under it and there's an interview, bruv. Do you get it? But Blade was so persistent, bruv, about like, he was just determined to just, let's try it and that.
Let's try it, yeah.
And I remember sending it to him and saying, bro.
He's like, bro.
Now, I just remember sending it saying, bro, it's not coming out. And he never replied, obviously, because he knew that ain't coming out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the only, I think, the first time I ever met Blade through Timber. And then, like, I was kind of helping GRM become GRM instead of Grime Daily.
Yeah.
Pierre, specifically. So, like, we had all of the DVS freestyle, the Teflon freestyle, the Skrilla the Gorilla one. I got quite a lot of rappers linked with them, basically. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then later after that, that's when like Timber used to come back down here to the studio on Grove, and we'd do a couple tunes. There was one Street. What was that? Street Stars. Do you remember that? You remember that? Street Stars TV.
I remember.
I made that youth come to West to film Timber, and Timber done a freestyle in the booth in my studio, and it went off, bruv, like 100,000 views and all that. Hard freestyle. But that was a mad one because when I came back, the reason I bring it up is when you invited me to the block for fireworks night.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, we're here. This is the part where I filmed the music video that never came out. It's terrible, bro.
Hey, you man, why is my chair so low to your lots though, man? I feel like I'm mad low in that.
I got the low chair.
You two got the same chair, you know.
We got the same chair, bro.
Oh, you're just big.
I'm just big.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just mad low.
Yeah, man, making me look shorter. That.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm 6'3" though.
5'11", isn't it?
Man had a malfunction last year, you know. The chair just broke on me.
Yeah, I can imagine suspension when and all that.
Man. It's cool, man.
But that was an epic moment.
You need to send me that video.
No, I'm gonna, bro. I'm gonna try and log into my old channel and run it.
Hey, do you know what? I see a little short film of your lots. That,
walk with me. That tune was cold. Sample.
Bad.
Yeah.
I watched a little short clip of you lot talking about best reloads with Grime.
Yeah.
Who did you lot name for your top 5 reloads? I don't watch all of it, but I see a little clip.
Yeah, I remember that. The reloads thing, ultimately, everyone would say D double, I think.
Yeah,
as like
he's
the
just
ultimate.
got to do that. Yeah.
Ooh, it's done.
That's gone viral lately. That as well. But
Yeah,
I'd
say Flirter D is a tight second though.
D double
Flirter D, that's my top 2. Who do we have after
Will.
that? Yeah, Wiley. I've got Wiley.
got me Wiley
Yeah,
or Kano
100%
at
Wiley. I don't remember Kano getting the maddest reloads though.
Sidewinder.
You know it's K-A.
Do I play
N-O? And N-O. That's what...
Do you know you used to get
Kano
reloads?
on the floor again.
Bashy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Bash, you know what? It's true. I was just thinking that as you said that still. I just spoke to him yesterday.
Eskimo dance.
I
I don't even know, but big him up.
Yeah,
And he goes to the gym, so...
Okay then, bro. To the man we roll.
in a black tarpon. Oh yeah, he was on it, bro.
Big up.
Like Graham was serious, you know. Graham was
still stuck.
Yeah, blood.
I'm still stuck in the years.
Yeah.
Bro, I listened to SLK set yesterday.
Sick.
Yeah.
100% fam.
I love
Because even
Graham,
like Scraps and that used to do Graham. I used to go radio with him. That's how like Graham was. It was different, bro.
Love Graham.
I've got all my tape packs. I've got all my
Sidewinder
packs.
Yep.
Bro,
You ever go to any?
Never. I've never been to one.
Yeah,
If
they
you
were
lot
alright,
want to go this year, let's roll. I've never
Grime
been to
Ring,
one.
yeah? Grime Originals.
Let's roll,
Yeah, we
man.
got Grime Originals. It's not
Our
the same
mutual-
anymore,
Our
though,
mutual
man.
friend, man's been out to a couple Garage Nations with him in Amsterdam, but I want to go to like some grime shit.
You lot's
I'm on
mutual
that.
friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even a funky dance. I love funky as
Funky
well.
had a big time in it as well.
That funky was my thing back from like 06 to 210. Funk is a funky.
But you've given 4, you know. So you've given D double, Flirter, Kano, Bashy, Wiley as well. So
Wiley
that's 5.
Wiley.
But who's your top 5 grime MCs of all time? If we're talking about forget reloads, just bars and flows and that. Yeah.
I don't guess because I love grime.
Yeah, I could tell. That's why I'm interested.
But man,
There's some legends
you know what's
in grime.
mad? Man left out Demon as well. You know.
You don't want to bring arm time. I didn't like Demon, man.
No, but just that bar. Used
That
to
bar
get
was
everyone
big.
going
Yeah,
mental.
that
That
bar
used
was
to get
big.
everyone going mental.
That bar was
It
mad, fam.
It did.
That's why it made it and power.
Flirter used to make them mad noises and that. That was
I
lava.
thought-
Flirter's sound effects are mental. Hey,
Like he was.
yeah. Flirter's sound
Sick.
effects are mental.
But you know, alright, so where do we rank that? Looking back on it, because at the time,
Are we going lyrically or just people just kept the rave hype? You kept it hype.
See, yeah, but with Flirter, right? I've been radio with Flirter, untitled amount of times, right? But the brother has got bars for days, and even though a lot of them are noises, granted, he can hold a setup on his own though. No, bro, the guy is different, bro. Like I can vouch for man. Like we've shut down like South Kilburn dances and that, where like he spits and the rave goes mad and people are beating each other
He's
up
just
in the
got
crowd.
to do them mad
If man's
noises.
talking
You know what I'm trying to
lyrics,
say?
if man's
Yeah, he's
talking
mad.
lyrics, I
Kano
don't
Shadow was hard
man
as
can't
well.
sleep on thingy. Man can't sleep on Nasty back then.
Nasty.
Nasty Crew.
Nasty,
Endo-
no,
Endo-
MC
oh, the
Nasty.
Oh, NAA.
Nasty
Yeah.
back then.
NAA.
AK Lane campaign.
Yeah.
Solo
can't
and them
sleep on
man.
it for bars.
See, that's what I'm saying. I got them on GRM as well. When they done that, I forgot about them. The same year.
Bars.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
see Nasty doing some karate and that on Instagram today.
Trust me.
He's been training, you know.
Trust
He
me.
looks in good shape.
He's
Is
looking-
it?
he's looking
Yeah,
good.
so big up
Yeah.
Nasty, man.
Yes.
But lyrically, I'd go.
I would have. I
Kano,
think
man.
Nasty's good, but I would have
Yeah.
put Nasty on the level of Kano on that.
I feel
Kano's
like
fire,
Wiley
bro.
repeats himself quite a lot.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But he's
That's
sick.
true.
He's
But he's
fucking
still
sick.
he's still the
rave
Don
it's
Dada
cool,
though.
But when it's tunes, you want to hear.
Wiley had more bars than everyone, but it's just that he would go through phases where he had his favourite bars, and he would go and do practice. He could remember they made the term practice hours. Practice hours was a DVD in the end, but it was coined by Wiley going to rinse just to practice.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Do you know what I
that?
mean?
Do you remember the Dizzy Rascal and Ashley clash?
Of
Yeah,
course,
hell yeah, bro.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Who won?
Do you know what,
Dizzy,
bro?
bro.
Dizzy, I think still.
Dizzy.
But Ashley was good. He was good at rapping,
Wait,
though.
my heart.
Ashley
I
was good at
think it's
rapping.
because
man.
Ashley. I remember that, man.
I don't think they knew how good Ashley was until later. Like you know, like looking back on it.
What?
Nah, they didn't, bro.
What?
They didn't.
Ashley is the best
Yeah.
lyrically
Ashley
and
was
so
the-
solid.
Ashley-
Yeah, 100%.
It's so
That's
solid.
what's
bro.
her
Ashley's
favourite, bruv, to win that battle, man.
in South maybe.
I think
Yeah,
in
in
South.
South.
I heard it.
You know what I mean?
Alright, so boy,
That was on choice.
We're half of London, mate.
You are. You fuckers are, mate. South east to southwest is
Half
a
of
big.
London.
You get
Asher was the established.
Didn't they have a Madness and IB for or something like that after that?
Yeah.
as well, innit?
man. You got
Yeah,
poked
that was
up,
what
innit?
That came first.
I see
Yeah,
Mega
go
Man's got his all the UK Garage Originals
This is what
tour
I'm
going on
hearing
as
now.
well. It's
Oh,
gonna
is
be
it right
sick.
now?
Yeah, man. So
See,
big up Mega
that's
Man.
proper store.
See, that's
Shout
the
out
move.
Mega Man. That's gonna be big.
That's gonna be the move.
Yeah,
He's gotta
100.
go. He's gotta go.
See the maddest thing is, I think when it comes to that clash, Asher D you got to look at it. So the timeline when we're doing peds and running around with like not even aquas yet, not even
Visu jeans.
Visu, not even aquamasters yet. They're not even really like not yet. Soon.
Visu's, no.
These man here are doing big stuff. So they've got to the point where they're moving like American artists, bruv. Like they're shining, Averexed out, Machined out. They've got stuff that you wish you could have. They made the TN hat pop. Like
remember that TN
hat?
hat?
Yeah, cuzzy, to go with the kicks, blood. Like I'm being serious now. Like Tower,
fit hat,
fam. You had Tower Records in Piccadilly Circus, and then Sega World opposite it. And Sega World was predominantly dominated by Peckham youths, South youths, in that time period. Because we had a few run-ins with them and that. But
Brixton had their own one, innit? So
where was that? In Brixton?
In the market, we had Sega Zone. Not we, like I was from Brixton.
I think we had Unique Records on York Road in Junction.
Yeah. Unique, yeah. Big record shop, classic record shop. But the record, they done like a signing in Tower Records. I remember it because one of these Peckhams robbed my TN hat, bro, off my head. Disrespect, blood. Man was going there to see Neutrino and these lot and that doing a live signing and that, and it just popped off, beef swinging and that. You know what I mean?
Mental.
Yeah. Tried to take the hat off my head. I had a baby blue and white one and to go with the kicks. I was hating, fam.
I know the one as
well. Yeah, it was hard. It was a rare one as well. So man was hating, fam. And I had an Averix jumper. Couldn't afford the coat.
I had the
Not
coat.
just yet.
The coat was cold.
Did you ever rock Academics?
Yeah, hell yeah. I did.
I had Academics.
I had a few bits, bro.
Yeah.
But the fitteds got to go with it. Harachis with the straps.
Yeah, bro.
That was
those are the coldest. Bro. Those are the coldest.
Remember, that's the stomping ground for man. So Bush had Global Sports.
That's where I bought my Averix from.
That's where you got to go for that. Yeah. Bush Market was serious for that,
was
bro.
I've been thinking to this day, did they bump me? Like
probably. Maybe.
I see the Averix I had. It was like a dark grey here, but the sleeves were orange.
That sounds lit though.
No, it was bad.
Yeah, it sounds mad.
With my 50 Gilera.
Yeah, he was winning, bro.
But it was reversible as well. So the
man.
reversible's just black. It's
Come on, with the linen.
That makes it even better though.
It was lit, innit?
Yeah, 100%. That makes it even better. Because say you get bored of the orange, you just flip it and it's all black.
That used to be the plan. Lick it, rub it in that jacket, reverse it.
And then you're a new man,
Gone.
Tinchy Strider tried to buy my first Averix jacket off me in a car park when we went to one rave.
Forgot about Tinchy Strider at raves as well.
I just spoke to him the other day. Like, I was just reminded him, fam, like the first time I bucked you, I was with Jamaica going to...
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was going to High Wycombe with them. When they used to go to like the West raves from Ealing all the way outwards, I used to roll with them. And like Wiley was rating my bars. He used to bring me all the time.
Sick.
That's how I got into like the being on Westwards and all that through Wiley, to be fair. So all of them days I'm rolling, but Strider was small. He was like 14, bro.
I remember.
And he was like, "Oh, that jacket's hard." I got it from do you know there's a place in West called what's the shop called again? They're gonna hate me for not picking them up, man. It was in the shopping centre in Whiteley's, basically. Do you know Whiteley's? The shop. It's down by like what's that park called back there, bro? It's where they got it's off the back of Grove. It's bare Moroccans over there. Whiteley's is the shopping centre. I can't remember for the love of money. I can't remember the nearest train stations and that. Yeah, I know, man. Time out. Yeah, you know that, innit? Facts.
I see, like talking about music and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could be an MC, man. I tried, yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, did you try it? Because you're from near So Solid and that, innit?
Do you know what the man them called me?
Let's hear it.
Oh, you man.
Queensway, I got it. It's Queensway. My bad.
They call me MC Pins.
Based on what? Sorry.
I had pins in my hand because I just punched some dude up there, and I had 2 pins in my hand. And my friend got, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna call you Pins."
Was you on fighting from young?
Oh, I used to love fighting, man.
I
was proper good at fighting, and I could like hold my own.
Yeah.
Any situation. But anyway, all the man them used to like MC, and I'm thinking, I wish I could do it, man.
You got 1-2 bars.
I was proper shit, man.
It never worked out.
Only, obviously, our mutual friend Nat, man. He's the only one that said, "Lou, please don't do that again."
That's it, 100. You need friends like that, you know. They keep
exactly
it
that.
real.
Obviously, I got
but did white guys then really though? Did they feel? Because now.
Where you going with this?
Give me a chance.
Yeah.
Let me marinate this properly. Yeah. I can think back to a time when you could have had your group of black guys. That's doing the barring. And you got your white mate, and he's kind of
offside the DJ.
That's more a you-man thing. Like I'm man them, but that's a you-man thing. Whereas today, you find a batch of 17, 18-year-olds.
Bare white rappers.
The white guy doesn't feel any less a part of that
Mm.
than his black mates. Do you get me? It's like, no, we're just all. Do you get me?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
back
yeah.
then, did you feel any different? The idea of doing it, did it feel any different because you weren't black? Or it was just more about the rapping?
Do you know what's crazy? Because like it was only me, my brother, and probably 2 others in the mix with about 100 black guys.
Yeah.
I did not feel like I was the only white guy. I felt like we was all the same colour. It's mad. I've never seen it like
You
that.
don't really separate yourself.
I've never separated myself. I've always felt like we're one.
Yeah.
It's like
Wandsworth has always been a white area.
till I got to about 14, 15.
That's what you said. Yeah, you're on about before.
That's Wandsworth.
Yeah, like
Remember, I'm from down more that way.
Yeah, you're the other way, going towards Bricky and that,
Yeah.
from there, basically.
Yeah.
That's probably why you felt both things in.
Yeah,
Because you're probably in that area where it changes. Because you know when you're like, when I was really young, there was a lot of white youths there. That's probably because of this side, like you're saying, Wandsworth.
Yeah, but the thing
And then you go that way and it's...
though, when I say white people, I mean as in white youths that always had weed for the low. Those sort of white youths.
Well, like geezers. Yeah.
What's happening, bruv?
But
Right.
a lot of geezers are
What's
real though.
happening,
Yeah, they're real, you know what I mean? A lot of them is real,
Yeah,
bro.
that's more.
They're some of the realest guys that you'll buck into on the roads back in the day. It's like geezers.
But like I said, I used
Some
to
mad
hang
geezers
around with
over
like 50 black guys, and I just thought we is all one. I've never looked at you like, oh, there's Black Nathan or there's Black Paul. Do you know what I mean? I've never looked at that. But do you know what's mad?
That's bad.
Do you know what's mad? I've been in the car with some of my friends. Their phones rang. Yo, what you up to? This is my pal DL.
Yeah.
Someone's phone, DL's phone. Yo, what you up to, DL? Nah, I'm just with my white brethren Lou. Just say you with your fucking brethren Lou now. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's bad, bro.
Just say I'm with my friend Lou. You don't need to say
But that's
white.
funny, though.
No one's never phoned my phone
with
and
white
said I'm
Lou.
with my black friend Nathan or my black friend Paul.
That's with Nathan, innit? Like,
But
that's
every black
hilarious,
person
bro.
does this, bruv.
Nah, man, we don't all do it.
But was
We
there
don't
a
all
black
do
Lou
it.
though?
A black
Nah,
dude.
I might do. No, I
Never.
might do.
No, but there was
Might
never-
No,
no.
no. It's true, you know. It's true.
Why
you
would
know.
you do that then?
I don't know. But it's like if they don't know, I don't know, you know.
I'm
My
gonna give
white
you like
friend.
the heads up as well. I take offence when people refer to us as greyfoot or bluefoot or whatever you not
Grey
call
I thought that
us.
was just for women. I thought that's just
Nah.
for to the girls.
Nah, or grey don. I
Allegedly.
remember I was in
Allegedly.
jail and someone said yes, I'm grey don. But not referring to me because I'd have
That's our
punched you
next
straight in the
brother.
face.
Yeah.
But I take offence. I'm letting people
Yeah.
know. Don't refer to me
Don't
as
say that
grey
to-
don.
to Lou,
No,
bro.
that's
Or you
very
got
nice.
slingers.
Disrespectful.
It's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
it is
I would
disrespectful.
never
Sounds
disrespect you and say,
That's
yeah, that black don or that brown don.
Yeah. No, it's true.
No, because I date.
No, I got called it once when I was beating one ting, and the guy that she was on and off with, obviously, like, bruv, it's my turn now.
You got called a grating.
No,
You-
bro, he
A
texted.
grey ting.
Pause.
No, he texted
Grey
the gal and said to her like, "Oh, enjoy your bluefoot ting."
Yeah.
Do you get it? As in like,
Where does that come
Yeah.
from, like, bluefoot? Where does
What?
that term come
yeah,
from?
I don't know, but I was young when that
Do
happened.
anyone know where that comes from? Bluefoot?
I just took the phone and moved. Like I went mad on the phone. Like,
I could only imagine it was one of them things where,
Obviously, when man's cold, man's
yeah, because I remember there was a poem. No, but I remember there was a poem when I was little. No, but bro,
No, you know when you're cold, your
there
foot
was
might
a
go.
poem about this shit, bro.
I'm gonna shut
When I
up.
was in school,
Magnum's kicked in.
I don't remember the poet, but there is a
that's it,
poet.
temperature.
There's a poet,
It's temperature based.
and there's a black poet in the 90s. I remember I was in primary school.
The
poem
grey ting,
came out.
bro. The grey ones.
Yeah,
more
yeah,
new.
He said, I was gonna say this, bro. He says in this poem, he's a black man. Obviously, this has come out at a time when black people feel like they're always up against it, whatever.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
on some uprising thing,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Raw, when we're warm, we are the same, whatever. When they're warm, they turn red. When we're cold, we're the same. When
cool.
they turn, they turn
went
blue.
blue.
But then the
No, you're
punchline
right.
at the bottom is, but yet we're the ones who are considered coloured people.
Yeah, I knew you was saying.
yeah.
I remember
I'm
that.
saying-
Yeah, I remember that growing up.
There you
hearing
go,
that.
there you
That's
go.
true.
Nah, do you know
though.
what?
That's
That
true.
was
though.
sick. That was
There
sick.
you
That's
go.
true.
There
That's
you
true
go.
though.
There you go.
Because fam, the term coloured is so disgusting.
You don't let me
anyway,
land, you
bro,
know,
like-
cuz. You don't let
I
me
do,
land.
I
fam.
did let you
You don't
land.
let me
I
land.
let
Let me
you
land,
land.
fam.
I let you land, bro. I let you land. I heard you out. I said that was good.
Alright,
That
bro.
was sick.
Yeah,
Broke it
bro.
down,
That was
bro.
hard. What are you talking
Broke it
about,
down.
man? Hater. But my thing is like, brother, I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. Like the term coloured is horrible, fam.
No,
I've
disgusting
never
term, bro,
used that
yeah.
term, but
It has to be something like that.
So that's why a lot of like people that were like brown skin, dark skin, and that would use that
Yeah.
rhyme, that poetry, wherever it was from,
Yeah.
to refer to that. Like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
more
So-
time it's you lot that's coloured,
yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
thing. If
yeah,
anything, so I get it. Yeah, I remember that. But I just think that like the being called a bluefoot was mad, bruv. I wasn't even angry at it, but I was kind of like, Brother, this done thing, this is all you got to say, fam. Like,
Bro,
I'm taking your ting,
bro.
I'm pounding your ting, and that's all you got to say, blood.
You know I've dated, you know.
You love white girls,
odd
bro.
bro.
You love
know
white
I've
women,
dated odd Caucasian women in my life, bro.
You love them,
You
fam.
know, from time
You
to
love how I
time.
cook food. Let's go on, carry on.
Say, like fish fingers,
By the way, yeah.
nuggets and
By the way,
chips.
So that's just
By the
like,
way,
you know me. I like black
yeah.
girls. You like
You know
white
what I'm
women.
saying?
I
Nah,
think that's
bro, please,
facts.
please.
Yeah.
I like women, bro. I like women.
I like women.
I just like women.
Appreciate
bro.
beauty.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Have you got a type?
Yeah, white with a pulse.
I've not even got a type. I've not got a type. You know?
His type is white with a pulse, bro. I'm telling you.
Mental.
Man. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Shut up, Victoria.
He knows it as well. Like, he knows it, bro. He knows
Oh, God, bro.
it. Yo.
Cut now.
What was your song called again with Little D? What was that called?
Next.
What was that called?
So, Lee, what are your plans for 2023?
Ooh.
God. I was like, ooh,
The song was called Wonderful. The song was called Wonderful Life. The working title was Champagne and White Women.
Oh.
Are you alright, ASB?
What did he rap?
Yeah.
He had a little, he had a stint where he was barring.
Sorry.
Can we get something up on the phone or?
Not right now, please.
Yeah, do you know what? We
Not
probably
right
can
now.
actually.
We
One
don't
sec.
have to do that.
See if I can.
I phoned that man and asked him if I was a garage MC. He'd be like, Luke, please don't. Whatever you do, just please don't.
I said, please no. Wait, what was it called? White Women and Champagne?
No.
What, champagne bubbly and that?
This guy, bro. Wait, I think. Wait, no, I
fucking
can't find
pricks.
it, bro.
No. You know what? Yeah, sit now.
Hey, wait, did you do
Yeah,
the
they do,
video?
yeah. Little D, you know Little D from South?
I
You heard of
deeced.
him?
Nah, man.
Little D was
Little
in
D
from Southeast. He was
I
with
fucking-
P Money and that.
I know P Money.
Yeah.
I fucking deets the fucking hotel suite, innit? In Kensington.
Deets, you're old school, man. Wow, man, Deets did.
That big Tesco in Kensington or whatever. Like
yeah,
you go
bro.
towards Bush. There's a little hotel,
K West or something.
Yeah, man, deets that. I done the
Jesus.
thing, man.
I had one brethren, I'm not gonna say his name here, one dark skin. You love white girls, bro. I don't think there's a man here in the world that loves a white woman more than my brother. You see him? No, bro.
You've gone there. So
Nah,
we're
bro.
gonna- you've gone there.
He had like you know when you can honestly say pause.
Yeah.
He's a good looking dude that could get girls. Yeah, but for some reason, if they were white, it was good enough. Yeah, and you know like anything.
Hey, what's that
go on.
side eye for?
I'm waiting for him
he's
to
feeling-
land.
he
I'm
thinks
waiting
I'm
for
going- he
him to
thinks I'm
land.
going for him,
I'm
man.
waiting for him.
But because we have these back
waiting
and
for
forths,
him.
but like fam, you know, like he would pick me up. Yeah, he had a car before everyone as well. He's whipping young and that. He'll
Right.
pick man up with the most randomest white woman in the car. You know,
Right.
like I'll jump in and be
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah,
who's
yeah.
that?" Someone's like auntie or something. You know, like that. Like, raw. She looks like she's grown. You know what I mean? And he's just feeling it. He's on it. He's just on any like Karen and that. That was his thing.
Karen.
Yeah, he just loved them. Like,
He's had a few Karens.
Having days
and I was the opposite.
in my time.
Like I used to always be with like black girls growing up. Boom, boom, boom. That was.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, you as well, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Borough of Lambeth.
I know. Yeah. But was that more your type though?
Growing up, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Lost my virginity to a
19?
Jamaican lady.
Lovely.
19?
Yeah. What 19? What? Sorry.
Do you remember?
Age.
Do you remember the first
I'd be
ever
younger
time
than
you had
that,
sex?
You know, that, eh?
Do you remember the first
do,
ever
yeah.
time?
Yeah, I
you
did. It was in a
yeah.
hostel toilet.
Wow.
So it was on my birthday. Hostel toilet.
What a birthday.
I wanna
bro.
hear- I need to hear
So
this.
this is crazy.
I had, yeah, man. Like I probably came from a stricter household than most people,
Yeah?
and so yeah, man, very strict household still. And one of my friends, you know, he lived in a hostel. Like he was doing his thing. You know when you're at that 18-year-old age, like, hostels are lit, bro. Like man's got his own space.
What age were you?
Like
right now?
17, 18.
Is that when you lost your
The late
virginity?
one still,
Yeah.
Late bloomer.
Yeah.
Alright, so I had this. Alright, so when I was 15, yeah, I had my. Alright, so boom. When I was 15, I had a birthday party at my house.
That's your first
The birth-
rank. Alright, cool.
Mad. I had a birthday party at my house when I was 15, and a girl that was in my year, who we will not name, a girl who was in my year, end of the party, she stayed behind. I didn't realise. I came in my room and she was naked in my bedroom.
Nice.
In my
Bro,
bed.
set up.
Offered man out.
Yeah.
But at the time,
You was too nervous.
no, I was hurt. Because I'd made my move to her back in school.
You're still
and
grieving.
She slighted me for my best mate, but that didn't work
Yeah, that's
out.
dead. That's dead, bro.
So I felt like
Yeah.
the
You're breaking past you as well.
Yeah,
Mad.
Yeah.
So
That's mad.
I weren't trying to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we waited a couple of years. Then we went to the
Pretty
hostel.
good
Do you get me? But the hostel,
Oh, it's the same thing.
no.
Oh,
Different
okay,
woman,
yeah,
but
yeah, thank God.
it didn't have to be the hostel. It could have been 50th birthday.
Yeah,
but
cool.
I was in my feelings about the fact that you didn't.
No. I thought
Yeah,
you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
self-respect.
end up-
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So I end up in the
Manners.
hostel. I'm not going to have a birthday party in my house, but my friend with the hostel, he's like, yeah, come invite
Yeah, it's
everyone
lit.
round.
Bring a bottle.
So we head round to the hostel. Got my girlfriend at the time, couple of her mates, we're all chilling. And we're all in the one room.
Oh, it's your missus?
Hostel. Yes, my
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
at
So you
the
lost your
time.
virginity to your
Yeah,
missus?
black. Yes,
Oh,
bro. She was
Nice.
black
That's
too.
nice. Yeah, it's a good look.
And we was
You had a
in the
good childhood,
hostel.
bro. Yeah. You had a good
I
childhood.
was
No,
raised
you
in the
did.
church still, yeah.
I mean, I
So
was.
we're in the
But
hostel. I was going to say, we're all in a hostel room. You know what hostels are like, yeah? You get one room and you get the toilet, maybe a
Little sink
kitchen
area there,
whatever.
innit?
Yeah?
Remember that? Yeah.
She gave me a birthday
been singing on
card.
before as well. I can't
She gave me a
lie.
birthday card to open. And she said, oh, open it when you're ready. And I went into the corner and I was like, let me open it. I swear, no,
Yeah.
nothing to lie about. There was a condom in the birthday card.
Sick.
Oh, that's
And
lit.
she drew on the card like a coupon. Like, draw it.
So you
Like,
can
on
just-
the card.
whenever you need
Yeah.
Credit.
Bro,
I
do you
got
know
a
how long I've been waiting
voucher.
to?
You got a gift voucher.
Do you know how long I've been waiting to beat though, bro?
Was you
I'm in the
nervous?
toilet now. No, I was excited. I was like, come we go. I'm just excited.
Yeah.
You weren't nervous for your first time?
I was nervous, man.
Yeah, I bust quick, man.
Nah,
Wow.
I got a story for man.
in the end, we went in the toilet. Yeah.
You did.
In the end, we went in the toilet and tried to get it cracking.
Yeah.
Couldn't find a light. Realised that the light is actually on the outside of the toilet in
Yeah.
the corridor.
That means you was nervous then if you couldn't find the
Yes,
light
and
switch,
now
bro.
what?
If you couldn't find the light switch, you was definitely nervous, bro.
Alright, maybe.
Yeah. Come,
So-
let's be honest.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, come on.
Nerves. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. But more excitement though. Excitement. Like, you know how long I've been waiting to beat, bro. I'm excited.
Straight up.
So
Yeah.
she
When-
kissing and that, and then just
I was making out and that, and then obviously I was trying to just try to make it work, and then I'm trying to get my shit together, and someone outside puts the light on. And it's getting bright like this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm just
Peak.
there.
You're in your moment, like.
Not quite.
Not yet. Not
Not quite still.
I said he's still on the
Not quite.
flop. Yo.
I was trying to make the moment still. But yeah,
You was nervous then, bro.
No, we
You
tried
should
to
have been
think.
ready.
It was just fell still. We had to.
Yeah.
We had
What,
to.
you didn't beat?
We did beat, but it was shit. Like, we
Oh,
had
so
to
you didn't
beat
bust it
again.
out?
No,
you can't say
kind
No,
of.
bro,
Yo.
bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of, you know. You can't say
Bro,
kind of to
it's-
bust him,
bro,
man.
do you know what's
Like,
mad?
So you
Yeah.
dipped your lolly in.
I'll tell you where I
What's
went
that
wrong,
sherbet thing?
The sherbet thing, the
The
dip.
foreplay game was shocking, bro.
What, her head?
Blind, bro.
You're
The
in.
foreplay game was poor, bro.
That's
I was
ramming
there
it.
just trying
A big
to
thing,
ram
bro.
in my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
shit,
you would,
just into the, and it was poor, bro.
Yeah.
But we worked
I
it
hear
out.
that.
But she was black, bro.
Was that the point?
Was that the last one? Was that the last one?
Oh, everything. No, that's
Was that the last?
the only one.
Was that
No.
the last one?
No, you
that
know
the
what? I
first
didn't
and
start
last
sleeping.
black
No,
lady?
I didn't start sleeping with white women until I was like about mid-20s.
And then never stopped.
No, I didn't say that.
No, I'm not asking this
That's your
question.
that's
man.
your narrative.
What was your? I want to know what your first experience was.
I've said it on the podcast. I'll say it again.
I've
so,
not heard it.
Nah, no. I'm
need
gonna
to
share it
know.
with you. So mine was I had a girlfriend back home, but like she was a virgin. I'm a virgin, innit? We're like 15. Do you get me? But obviously I hang around with certain type of man them and that. I'm in the ends. She's looking at me like I'm the one that's gonna show her the thing and that. So there was a lot of pressure on me, innit? As a boy, I'm like, yeah. She's waiting for man to really, to get me laid down and that. So obviously I go on holiday with my family. We go to Florida. Because we've got family in America, we go to America a lot. And my mum knew this family from Birmingham that would give her a discount on like a motel because they owned a motel in Florida. So we're there, boom, boom, boom. And then they're like, oh yeah, our niece from Birmingham's here as well. She's around your age, she's a bit older than you. But I'm like, oh, nice. She walks out, she's mixed race. I'm like, oh, lighty. You get me? Like, she's got a black dad, white mum. The white side of the family own the thing. But this mixed race girl looking leng comes out by the pool in that bikini, and I'm just like, yeah, this holiday's about to get lit, fam. You get me? Like, and being a London youth, you're quite impressionable on people from other smaller cities. So when I'm chatting to her, I'm giving her the London city, yeah, man, from here, man, does this and that. Woo, woo. You get me, man? I'll show you a thing. I'm a virgin, but I'm telling her about the pool. Like, I'm gonna show you this. You get me? These
Giving it the big.
yeah, the Birmingham man couldn't do what I'm gonna do, and rare. You know them way there. Like, I'm gonna this, that, and the third. She's so intrigued that she's like 18 and I'm 15. She says to me, "Oh, I've got my own room because my family own the thing. I've got the small apartment over there.
Yeah.
Come later." Yeah, watch, I'm coming. You better be ready. You know what I'm saying to her? You better be ready and that. Woo. I go back. You know, like you back in the day, you hear the rumor of if you're gonna beat later, wank first. Yeah. Do you remember that rumor?
Yeah. Tactical wank.
Yeah, the tactical wank.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I go
yeah.
back to the apartment, lock the bathroom and that. You get me? Do my thing, get ready, steal my dad's aftershave and that. You know them? I'm ready, blood. Like, I'm about to go show Birmingham what's up. So I get to her door, boom, I come in and that, sure. Never forget, Friends was on the TV. We're chilling. I'm nervous as fuck.
Love
like,
that show.
Big show. But anyway, boom, man ended up beating now, yeah. And
Bareback?
Nah. She had the condoms though. I didn't think of that shit because I was inexperienced.
Oh, she put it on for you?
I put it on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I put it on.
So
I knew how to put it on. Like I tried. I was ready. You know what I mean? To an extent, but I wasn't ready for how warm it felt. You know, like that. So man's gone. Oh, I'm ready. You get me? My soul got took, blood. Like 30 seconds later, I nutted, bro. Like 45 seconds max.
Oh, you're right. It's your first time.
But she turns around and says to me,
pumps.
because she's like turning 18, I'm turning 16.
Yeah.
She turns around and says to me, oh, have you done this before? And I'm like, nah. And I just came because I felt
I have now.
Yeah, but I bust so quick that I felt obligated to tell her that it's my first time, whatever.
Yeah,
boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
And then she's like, oh, you know what? Lay down and I'll ride you next time and show you and make. So then it turned into a good experience. And then I've come home to my girl, which is wild.
Wow. Cool.
And I've got like that like limp in my walk now, bro. Like it's different. I come home and I tear my girl up, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's mad. Girl, like, oh my god, babe. I'll show you the thing. Do you get me? So that was my experience.
My one's a bit mad. I think that's about 14 or 15, yeah. But you know us white kids, yeah, we used to like to build camps. We used to find like old crates, bits of wood. We used to get the nails. We built a camp. Shout out Mick, Birch, Foster.
Where was you at? In Ends?
Battersea, yeah. So we built a camp. We built a camp.
I was 14.
Yeah, about 14, 15.
That's early, bro.
Like a clubhouse.
Like a clubhouse. Like, remember they used this as the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
built a little thing. It fits about 10 man in
That's
there.
lit
yeah?
though.
But we used to get like girls coming over to the little cottage, and sometimes we
Yeah, you lot was lit early.
on the weekend we'd do all nighters in a little thing, drinking Lamborghini and 2020.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
I remember
2020, you know.
Yeah.
Them bottles are mad.
there was a Pacific girl that I fancied. I know she
Always
liked-
one, innit?
She liked me. She had big boobs. Yeah. I remember. I think my friend Birch was over there doing his thing with someone. Yeah. But I remember just climbing on top of her, bareback. Hey, look, it's gonna happen. Anyway, but she's got quite thick, big legs, innit?
Yeah.
So I wasn't quite sure if it was in or not, yeah. But I bust a nut anyway.
It was in there.
I bust a nut, so I think it might have been in. I'm not 100% sure if I can claim
Sometimes
it or
the
not.
friction, innit? Like,
Yeah, the friction got me. It
I
got the
get
better
you.
of me. I'm not quite sure if it's in or not, yeah. But I remember, like, when we got back to school, it was going round that I slept with her. So she must have told her friends that she slept with me. So
Okay.
I claimed it, innit?
Yeah,
I was
straight.
like, yeah, cool. Yeah, man, beat that one.
It might have been a fire
done
job.
that.
Yeah, but I think
hindsight.
I'm not sure if it went in you, man. I think it just.
Nah, it did.
I think it's just touching the inside thighs and just bust a
Between the
nut.
thighs
You lot.
is
She had quite big legs.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, but I feel like you would know though.
I fucked to your
Slightly,
thighs
yeah.
before. though.
Slightly, I think.
She was
What?
hella fat though.
Is it?
What?
No, actually.
I you know, big up you know. My,
love.
my first was white bird.
Yeah. Oh, you later on did.
My obviously my daughter's mother.
met your daughter,
my
yeah.
She's black. My
Yeah,
daughter's mother.
yeah,
Yeah.
I met your daughter, so I can tell.
If I ever see her,
Go on,
I'm
go
joking.
on.
I'm joking. No, I'm joking. She's cool, man.
Dig her up, man.
Sort of.
Daughter's lovely
my,
girl though.
My daughter's beautiful,
Yeah.
man. Like that's one thing my daughter's mum gave is
Legend.
a beautiful daughter.
Yeah,
so,
she's good people's man.
I big her up for that still.
Sick, man.
It's mad though. You see, when you're young, yeah, the build up to doing a thing with a girl is mad. You know, like no matter, I don't know if you felt that, but the build up is tense, bruv. Because there's this pressure. Because you jump on the school bus with the man, them everyone's on the back row, up on the upper deck, just bragging about stuff that ain't happened. Really, when you look back on it,
Just lying.
lying,
Fully
fam.
lying.
Putting pressure on man.
Do you know what's funny? I've never been
Lying.
a liar though.
Nah, I can't lie about that stuff. I used to,
Nah.
bruv, there was one thing in my year that bare man wanted to beat, yeah, and she just always wanted to sit next to me on the school trips, and I used to just.
What's her name?
Stacey.
Hey, shout out Stacey if
Shout
you're
out Stacey,
watching.
man. You
Yeah.
get me? She was just on me, like, and I weren't ready though. You know what I mean? Like naturally, like I had never done nothing, and then it was a bridging. There's one girl. Yeah. No, listen. There was one girl that used, because you know when you got a little circle, they come chill with you lot and that. She had one friend, bruv, that was terrible, fam. She used to suck the man them's things off all the time, bro.
Any good?
Yeah. It was the first time I got head. I got head way before
I
sex.
remember the first.
Do you know what I mean? And that's why it built me up to be ready, because it's like, yeah, I've got head 3 times, you know what I mean? Off this thing, Charlotte.
Hey,
Yeah,
Charlotte, man.
she was
Shout out
getting
Charlotte,
mad.
man.
She was getting mad.
Looking after all the lads.
Oh, no. Good sport. Yeah, like that. But That was like a build up of confidence, though.
Charlotte, the team player.
More than
It's mad. So we had someone like a Charlotte in our bits, but we called her a Grizzle.
John.
Hey, Charlotte, I don't even know what her name was, but we nicknamed her Grizzle. But I think I'm the only one who didn't get brain off her.
That's
Right.
good. That's braggable at this point.
Okay.
I was quite shy as a kid, you know.
Yeah.
Like, see my body count is mad low. Like, and people think I lie when
But you've
I
been
say
jail a
it.
lot, though. You've been jail a lot, bro. That's a lot of nights where you
that's
could
true.
have got something and
That's
you
true.
didn't.
But do you know, see, with me, I'm not sure where people.
What?
What? No, he didn't because he's in jail. There's nothing. What are you on about, bro?
Bro, you said you was in jail, so you know there's a lot of lights. You could have got something.
No, but no,
I was in jail.
He's in jail. Yeah. You're reaching, bro, man. You're going mad.
Give him
You're
a
going
drink.
mad. Yeah, it's a bit water for you there, bro.
You're back on the water.
You're back on the water, brother. Nah, man, he's in jail, so he's not getting no nanny, is he?
No, but
No.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not getting nothing.
See, with me, yeah, I was always funny about the girls I slept with because I'm quite clean. I don't know where you've been. See if I've been.
Hygiene's massive for man.
See if I've been on a night out.
Hygiene's
I'm
big
at
for man.
Exposure or Garage Nation, Garage Delight.
Yeah, man, wanna Garage Delight. That's a South thing. Oh my
Garage
days.
Delight. That's so solid.
Yeah, that's sponge and
But
that. Yeah, I remember them.
Sponge,
Yeah, get rich crew. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. I used to go over there, man, and run away and hang there.
I've never been on a night out and taken a random girl
took me
home.
back.
Sick.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I've never done that.
Fam, I've never done a one night stand like that.
I've never done that.
Yeah, my brethren used to do it all the time.
girls I slept with, I've known them for a little while.
Build rapport. But is there something about a road you that does that though? Because you're a bit paro as well. Is that, or is it just to do with being?
I was quite. I used to be quite low on confidence growing up.
Yeah.
So you know, like if a
Had to
girl's,
build
you know, like if I'm in a club here and a girl's looking at me and I'm with you, I'm like, bro, why is she fucking looking at me, bruv? Like I'm thinking.
So
like,
was you more comfortable having a scrap than drawing a girl? Would you say?
I was mostly known for ruining everyone's night and having a fight. I was that guys. I'm sorry, I lost a bit of my ear.
Yeah. I get that.
Blade was actually with me that day.
Is it?
He broke his arm, like punched up the ute, run across the road. Blade, I don't know. I think he's been hit by a cab or something. We both ended up in hospital. He's broke his arm. Obviously, I lost a bit of my ear.
Yeah, that's mad, bro. Someone bit it.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny? I've seen the guy since.
How you feel when you saw him? Forgive him?
Yeah. Because I kind of started it, to be honest.
And you might have done that to him on a different day.
Yeah, I kind of started and I looked at it thinking I could either really hurt you right now
or
just let
it go.
I looked at him and we acknowledged each other. We didn't say nothing, but
That's good though.
When we look at someone, I acknowledged it. I left it there. If I see him
I've
today,
had that before.
I'd actually spud him like, yo, bro, cool, man. You got me there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And leave it there. That's
the
what
acknowledgement looks weird though, innit? For a split second. Because
For a split second,
you have
do you know
to feel it
what's
out. Like,
I got nicked. As soon as, remember, this is the first time I've seen this guy since he bit my ear.
how many years was the
2000 and... Wait, what year was that now? 2000 and maybe 8, 7. So when that's happened, we've had a fight in Coliseum. Remember Coliseum? That's my local. Vauxhall was my local.
Vauxhall Coliseum was big.
Anyway, had a fight there.
Yeah, I didn't realise how close your bit was till I left that night.
Had a fight there. So
I went
that's
that way
like 2007 and 8. We've had the fight. Anyway, not seen him for years. I've been nicked for something, for a burglary, for a cash machine, but it's in a shop. Yeah, I've been nicked for that. Gone to court at Camberwell Magistrates, but as I'm going to court, who's in front of me? It's 5 years on now.
Yeah. Oh, is that how you rebucked him?
Yeah. So it's 5 years on now. The fella who bit my ear is sitting right in front of me. I'm like, I know your face. Anyway, I've gone and sat in his court case. You know, you got to read out your full name and address.
Yeah.
You know, you can sit in the gallery.
Yeah.
I've sat in the gallery just to listen. I thought.
Yeah, but that's because you're contemplating beef at this point as well.
And at the same time, I it's been so long I can't be asked.
Yeah, you let it go.
I've kind of grown up.
I know that feeling. So
anyway, got his full address, name, whatever. Left it there. As I'm coming out the gallery, armed police have got me for another case. So after that court case I was involved in for the burglary for the cash machine.
That's just another thing.
That's been thrown out. The judge has thrown out. There's no more evidence.
No further action.
Cool. I'm like, yeah, but coming out the court, armed police, Lewis, we're nicking you. I was like, come on, you lot, man.
Have you had a rough ride, you know?
I beg you, man, give me a break.
Come on, for real.
Been nicked by armed police, but as I'm coming out, I'm with my pal Badger.
Badge, I know Badge.
You know Badge.
White you,
Good
talk
old-
about the
yeah,
hat all the time.
good old Badge.
Yeah, he was there and Cash was there.
Cash was there,
For
yeah.
the video day
I was
that I
with
done.
good old Badge.
Yeah.
Had my phone number, it's like, Badge, quick.
Big Badge.
Gave him my phone.
Big up Badge, man. Oh, you
Shout out
just
Badge,
reminded me
I
of
love you, Badge.
Yeah, man, good guy.
He's been, do you know what? He was there throughout my whole sentence.
Proper geezer.
There throughout my whole sentence. Badge
Quite
didn't
quiet,
say
but
the time.
real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, come out, said, Badge, quick, take my phone. He took my phone because I had a line at the time. Alright, cool, take me on, please. Got nicked. Got that one dismissed as well. But
Is it? Not enough evidence.
not enough evidence. So I got dismissed for the cash machine inside the shop.
Yeah.
Dismissed for another cash machine, whatever that was, and then got nicked for the arm robbery.
So do you think, yeah, if we fast forward to what we spoke about earlier, where you get nicked with your pops on that last one, do you think, yeah, they had it in for you then by then because of all these
do you know
no
what,
further actions and the
yeah,
past
of course.
cases?
Remember, I've got off for some big cases.
Yeah.
You know? So, do you know, before that arm robbery happened, I was on Obo for at least 18 months.
As part of
So
even when you was doing the shotting and
I had
that.
my BlackBerry at the time. I stopped shotting because I knew what was
Because you
going
knew
on.
what was going on.
These police officers signed up to my gym. They signed up to me.
Yeah, they was on it, bro.
I remember one day I was doing
they're on it.
some bicep curls, but in the squat rack. You
Yeah,
know, in the
yeah,
squat rack,
yeah,
you got
yeah,
the mirror there. So I'm on a Z bar just doing some. This Chinese man stood next to me. You know, you just feel uncomfortable. You
Vibes,
don't,
innit?
you don't
Energy
need to
and
be
that.
standing that close. I'm forever on my phone, answering my phone.
Oh,
So
even
So he's trying to
ringing
get
off.
some information. Anyway, I knew you were.
You can tell feds though.
I knew
It's
he's a
weird,
Jake.
isn't it? If you've
So
got a trained guy, you
I
can
used to
tell
pretend
them.
I was on the phone and I'm filming stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, I knew he was a Jake. Come out of that gym, and then one day I remember a van parked outside my house, and I got the youngsters said, "You look, go and kick that window off. You know the wind mirror.
Yeah.
So just kick it off for me and
See what happens.
Within 30
Someone
seconds,
hopped out the back.
Yeah, rolled up on.
Yeah,
up
they just
on,
left it there with the setup.
Because I used to be at different locations, like looking at deliveries, cash deliveries.
Yeah, monitoring it.
And I'd be like, that's looking mad weird over there. I remember on one occasion, I went to lick it. The lady's at the bus stop. But a bus is come and gone.
And no one's got a no bus.
She's still sitting at the bus stop. I've looked at my pastor there. Let's go home today.
Yeah.
Remember, we're in the dinger as well. I got a machine on my lap.
Yeah, it's long time.
Started driving, looked on another back road. Who do we see? Fastback. So there's waiting for us to lick it to obviously either shoot us or arrest us.
Either way, they're trying to get
So
you.
I didn't do nothing for like 2 years because I knew I was on Obo. Obviously done that one, got away and got it a few days later or whatever. You know?
This is the one with Pops here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I saw you talk about when they was compiling evidence, and it had me in stitches, bro. You said something about they checked your laptop search history.
Yeah, so they went on. Yeah,
this is bad, bro.
they went on my
This shit had
laptop.
me in
Remember,
stitches, bro.
I used to box.
Yeah.
I wasn't great at boxing. I'm just good at holding my hands up.
Yeah.
So I used to do like white collar fights, and before each fight, I'd watch Mike Tyson's best 10 knockouts. And I'd be on there for hours watching different clips.
Yeah, they're the hardest videos on YouTube, bro.
Exactly.
they are.
They used to
They
fully
are.
like get me in the mood to go and like bash someone up. So that's all my search history. No porn or nothing. Just like Mike Tyson's knockout. Allegedly, yeah. There's nothing else on there. Best knockouts and all of that. But in court, they've taken my laptop, used it as evidence, and said, "Look, Mr. Clark was looking at the best way to knock someone
Knock
out."
the geezer out, innit?
Go say I knocked him out with a gun.
Yeah, that's mad that they set you up for that one.
But these times, I had 3 fights that year.
Oh, so it was an active year.
I was an
Well,
active year, bro.
Yeah,
I had
so it's
three
not like you were just searching them
I had 3 fights that year.
randomly.
So I'm saying white collar fights, and so that used to really put me in the mood.
Yeah, them things there were definitely because you're looking at techniques, the way
Tennis,
you
because
catch people
I
off guard and that.
wasn't very good at boxing, but I was really, really fit, and I can go toe for toe with anyone.
Oh, bro, we're gonna fling up a video of the workout shit that you put out on your.
I've got one of my fights you can throw on there as well.
Yeah,
if you want.
yeah, bro. Especially on the social media, because there's a point where you're locked up, bro, and you're doing the maddest burpees, bro.
Okay, yeah.
And then you're hanging sideways off the gate and that.
That's
Oh, you
like
can do the
flag it, yeah, flag
Bro,
it. Remember,
yeah, you was going mad.
I'm a 15 stone, 16 stone guy at this time, so
Yeah.
I'm able to flag. I used to bang out 100 burpees in one go.
Yeah,
And that's with a jump.
Yeah, I saw it.
I used to do that in one go.
That shit's serious, bro.
But 2018, my shoulder popped out. It's not been the same since. So as you can see, I've slimmed down.
Yeah, but you
14
look
stone
good
now.
still though, but you look normal. Do you know what I mean? But at that point, you look like you was chiseled out, bro.
I was
You had
chiseled
like
out.
big shoulders.
I was so powerful and fit. Like if you got locked in my cell with me, I'd really hurt you.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, I can see that.
I was
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
fit and physical at them.
Moving like
years.
beluga, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
but now I just concentrate on keeping agile, doing like rehab sort of work and stuff. I wish I was like that because I wanted to come out and start getting into like see the influencers.
Yeah,
they're
personal
boxing
training
and
and
that,
that.
bouncer and that. They all got these fights going on. I'd love to be involved in that and call someone out. I've been like proper like thinking I'm just gonna draw him out and say he's dead or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that and then last minute, my shoulder. So it's
Is it a
pointless.
rotary cuff?
I had 2 operations on my rotor cuff.
Yeah,
already.
rotary cuff's a hard one to fix, isn't it?
I had
Like,
my last MRI scan come back, so I've got a trapped nerve in my neck, which is causing the pain to travel over my shoulder.
Yeah, that will happen.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting to see what comes of that.
A
So
lot of
who
people that
knows?
start gym early go through that, bro.
100%.
Because they
I
start
was lifting
so
mad
young.
heavy weights, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Remember, I used to get like 2 to 3 weight sessions a week, and if I'm not in the gym, I'm doing burpees on the yard or pull-ups. So I was mad physical. I will bench 180 kilo. I'd eat it. Like, get 180
proper
boom.
stuff. Yeah, that's big.
Like-
That's big money, bro.
What was
180
you
on the
eating
chest.
them times though? Sorry, bro.
So I'd
What's
like,
gone?
What was you
it's
eating
mad. My
to fuel that kind of.
I used to have like 3 bowls of porridge
Right.
with peanut butter.
In the morning, straight away.
No, I used to have 1 in the morning. I was
Yeah.
throughout the day 3 porridges with peanut butter, banana, almonds. Then I'll have like 3 tins of tuna with couscous,
You sound like Simon, innit?
and then I'll have my 2 protein shakes and whatever the prison fucking giving me.
Yeah, whatever they give you on top of that.
So all of that stuff, yeah.
About 8 meals a
You had
day.
to buy that.
Yeah. But I see the 8 meals. I used to make them smaller.
Yeah, more often, but small.
Yeah, like now I'd rather just be pain free right now because every day I'm in pain
bruv.
every day now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, stress. Injuries are stress, bro. Even my
Like,
pops went through that within sports.
Working out is my only hobby. That's the only thing I
Clears your
enjoy
mind
doing.
as well, innit?
It's the only thing I enjoy doing. So I don't remember going gym and doing these little rehab exercises, and
Yeah.
it's not what I want to be doing. I want to be
Lifting
benching.
and
I want to
that.
be benching. I want to be squatting. I want to be deadlifting.
Yeah.
I'm not able to do that at the minute, man.
One of my bredgins, he was locked up with someone that ended up coming up on our podcast called Ghost from Reading. One guy called Ghost. He's whamming it, bro. To put it politely, bro. He's probably, I think he's on like a 6-plate thing and that on the
Big
chest
guy.
and that. He's a big.
No, I got to a 190 bench press.
This geezer's he's done 14 years in it without coming home IPP.
Wow.
So his neck, but my bredgin, basically put it like this: my bredgin goes to jail skinny. And then later on in his sentence, when I'm seeing pictures of him, he's got like no neck and that.
No neck left.
Yeah, you seen that picture, innit? Yeah. And he's, you get me? Yeah, I think he even actually told me he bucked someone called Debo from G Street in jail as well.
Yes, my Debo.
Yeah, he was saying he was a solid individual and that in jail.
Yeah.
That's how I used to hear things on the.
I feel like
you know what I mean?
I don't know why I feel like I know this guy.
Yeah, probably, maybe Carlito. He's proper, man. Like, but he went through like come home looking. But even now, it's the reason I bring him up as well is not just to glorify that because he wouldn't want to glorify that, but it's like now he's more agile as well because he got injured his shoulder because there's only so much your body can really take so often.
Yeah, I need a piss.
Yeah, cool.